Wait, what's up?
No, I'm just starting up getting everything started.
Oh, okay. I thought there was like this thing where we would have like a two-sided conversation about this. I wasn't emotionally ready for that. So,
I'm sorry, I was just joking and messing with you. I really didn't mean to attack
no.
you.
It's 100% okay. My heart's still broken from Monday night. That's all. Let's just, I just cried myself to sleep Monday night, but it's fine.
Was my wife
right.
mean to you, Crash? Do I need to have a talk with her?
I mean, she's always low-key mean to me, but that's just kind of like her
That's
thing.
just how
so
she
yeah,
is,
exactly. Yeah. Like we all have that. Yeah.
Can we have questions? I know you don't want dialogue, but can we have questions?
Sure. What's the question?
Lower guard. You invite enemies to attack you by granting advantage to all attacks made against you. Is there any benefit to lowering your guard?
Yes, I'm more likely to come over and hit you.
Someone doesn't get stabbed.
It's the last of taunting.
Do you not understand Celasta taunting? Like,
basic. I watched you. I watched it. I was too busy being scorned. I got you now. I got you now. Yeah, I like that. That's cool.
Yeah. Because like so many times you guys are like, I stand in front of their dying body, and it's like cool, but I don't have any mechanics for that.
Fuck you.
Yeah, cool. I'm gonna just kill them anyways. I guess I'll give them +2 AC from your soft cover. Like what? Why would they ever attack you when they could down to fallen opponent? You wouldn't fall for that shit. You might if you had a chance to hit them with advantage though. Like if the bad guy did the same thing. I don't know.
Next question. Along with lower guard. So does that mean like going reckless is kind of like Celeste taunting now?
No way. Yeah. I mean, you play barbarian. I frequently go after you because we have beefy critical hits. So like I want to land huge critical hits on you. So yeah, my AI script almost always goes for people that grant advantage just because our crits are so satisfying. If we had dinky ass raw crits, I wouldn't give a shit about you using reckless. I'd be like, oh, that's cool. You're gonna just soak whatever damage you do.
All right, I have no more questions.
Okay. Any other questions about these minor actions? I thought you guys, especially after Death House, would appreciate the pass-through minor action.
Yes.
No, yeah, I like that one the most, I think.
I think that's going to be you get a lot of use in this campaign because again, these maps are tight and small. So with all your companions and stuff like that, it's going to be a real hassle having to constantly count. But I don't want to just completely remove the rule. So that's why we kind of have it as a minor action. All right. I think everything else is pretty self-explanatory. I don't think any of it is particularly strong on its own. The idea is that it's just supposed to give you stuff to do if you had throwaway actions on your turn. So if you didn't need your move or you're a class that doesn't have bonus actions, now you at least have some options, essentially. And the fear thing has just bothered me since I started playing 5e. I think it's the stupidest status effect in the game.
Agreed.
Yeah. There's plenty of other ways to make people immobilized, even in a low magic game. We got tanglefoot bags and glue bombs and stun grenades and all sorts of other shit.
I didn't know we have these things.
Well, you don't have it yet, but yeah, it's all in there. Yeah. Nothing good is in the village of Barovia. Let me that's a loading screen tip.
Guys, we gotta get out. Why are we helping these people?
Yeah, there's nothing good here. I kind of thought that was subtly told when you went to the worn out, burnt down smithy and there was nothing useful at all there.
Well, I think what happened is it was the first few sessions were so rough, we just assumed that nothing was good.
I mean, and to be fair, there's an entire store full of goods.
That's true.
That might be at our disposal that we just were able to convince somebody else to kill the owner of.
I'm sure a certain lawful good town leader will definitely sell them to you at fair market value, as a reward. Because sometimes that's how lawful good people do. They're like, as your reward, you can follow the law. I'm like, oh wow, thanks.
Right. He follows the spirit and not the letter of the law.
Here's a nice, gentle question to get us started. This question is brought to you by Morgantha, who sells sweet dreams. This is, what memory does your character want to forget the most? And why? God damn.
That is a goddamn.
Yeah. I'm also going to delete our chat. I forgot we were talking about Wendy's. Oh, I don't want to get too hungry. There we go.
I was getting distracted thinking about
Yeah.
playing Wendy's. I was gonna leave this game for a Wendy's game.
Oh, the memes don't just stop happening.
All right.
Alrighty. Anybody? Oh, so throw out a die if you're interested. Oh, wait. You can start throwing out a die for that. But does anybody want to give you the recap for a point of DM inspiration?
I can do it.
Okay. All right. Looks like so give me a D20. Looks like Wayne's also trying to do a recap here.
Oh, Wayne.
Okay, Anne, Wayne, anybody else throwing on a D20 here? Oh, Robin. All right, going once, going twice. Sold to Wayne Larson for 16 out of 20. What is the recap?
All right. So, last session, we found ourselves about an hour past the bridge where Chris really had a hard time and I nearly shot him. And we had just rescued a severed head with the spine still attached. And we collectively decided that discretion was the better part of valor and decided to return to Barovia for lunch. Anne rightly pointed out that, honestly, at this point, if severed heads are being left behind, nothing good is going to come of us going into the forest. And our escorts echo that same sentiment. On the way back, Wayne thought, I thought I was helping out, Chris to see if there was something, specific to the previous owner's bag that Periwimple had already counted. And Chris instead swapped out all the good shit for wet leaves. And unfortunately, Periwimple did notice this. Things kind of came to a head at that point. We parted on bad terms, but Anne did encourage Periwimple to be strong, and and remind him that he's bigger and stronger than his uncle, and really needs to stand up to the abuse he's been receiving. We returned to the Burgomaster's manor, and we met Vasily von Holtz's mean-spirited horse. And I commented that anyone who's going to have a mean horse like that probably doesn't treat the animal very well, and is not a very good guy. When we actually get in there, kind of a hot dude. A lot of us agree on that, and I'm not sure if we all are on the same page, but he's saying that it wasn't him that lured us into this hellhole, but Argal of the Vistani, who works for the Dark Master, may have used his name and image to lure us here. So we have to run down that information to see what's going on. Sort of further discussing our plans, what to do next. We, in an effort to try and figure out what should happen with Bildrath, we do go and as a group speak with him because, what he's been doing is not good for the community, and found that Periwimple, in a fit of rage, did exactly what Anne told him to do. And he was strong and stood up for himself, to the detriment of Bildrath, who is now the former Bildrath. Not quite sure how the Burgomaster is going to handle that one, but we were asked to take the body to the church so it could be consecrated, so Bildrath would not become one of the undead, only to find that there is someone screaming from the church basement that they are very hungry, and we need to investigate that, because the priest there, not quite sure what's going on. He seems a little sleep deprived, a little frazzled. He did manage to help Anne get her prosthetic into a little bit better shape, but something is definitely not right. And we need to go back to the Burgomaster, get a little guidance, because as Chris said, you don't need to go off half-cocked and be a vigilante, Wayne. So I'm trying hard not to do that.
All right. And so we left off walking away from the church? Or
I
you guys
believe
still-
so. Yes.
Okay. All right. Go ahead and take DM inspiration. All right. Anybody interested in answering the Factspiration question, chuck out a D20. It'll get you a D6 Bardic Inspiration that'll last the whole session or until you use it up.
These rolls. There we go.
Okay. Oh,
Roll off.
got a roll off there. Unless.
I'll let
unless-
Anne do it because like
okay.
mine is pretty revealing for my character.
Oh, okay. All right, going once, going twice. Sold to Anne.
right.
17 out of 20.
At this moment, it would be the moment she lost her hand.
Really?
Yeah.
More so than losing her parents.
No, she doesn't want to forget that.
Oh, she doesn't want to forget that.
No.
Oh, okay.
What about her? And I'm guessing the same sentiment for Uncle Art sacrificing
Yeah,
himself.
she doesn't want to forget that.
Okay. Wow, that's a good answer.
Yeah.
All right, you may ask the same question of any NPC that you've met during the game, including NPC companions, even if they are not yours.
We'll go with they would like to forget. We'll go with the Burgomaster.
Burgomaster.
Yeah.
Wow. Okay. Well, this is so meta. This is meta, so obviously your characters don't know this. Kolyan Endurovich would like to forget the night his son was born, because that is also the night that his wife died. And maybe if he didn't hold on to that memory so tight, he could find it in his heart to actually love and accept his son. But every time he looks at him, he thinks that this is the reason his wife isn't here anymore.
Okay, Tywin. Jesus.
Well,
Question: does that make them
Yeah.
twins, or is Irina older?
she is younger, but there's more to it.
Oh dang! Oh dang!
All right.
Because obviously, if she's younger, yeah. So,
All right.
all right. Wonder Twins would be pretty cool, but no. Okay, great. That was fun. Let me change out the music, and we'll get back into this. All right. Here we go. So, what now? What now indeed? It's like, I want to say, getting on in the day, right? It's like heading towards evening. Yeah, it says here it's military time, 7:36. So the sun's going to be setting pretty soon, and the parade will be starting. The March of the Dead.
From our understanding of the parade,
Mm-hmm.
is it like, is there a set route of it, or is it like a just do not be out after dark because anywhere you
Yes,
are?
there is a set route. I think you've been in town long enough. I could show you an overview of the village. So let's see. There we go. Look at that.
Nice.
Yeah. So it starts back here in the graveyard, and it sort of swirls all around the church, and then it goes out into it's hard to see the road. It goes out into the town and goes down. Oh, my bad. And then it goes out of town towards that bridge that you guys yeah, so I guess there'd be like a little spectacle here in the center of town, and then it would exit and start heading towards that bridge. So if you guys opened your windows at night, you would be able to see it, because your inn is right there. So it goes right past your place.
And where's the Burgomaster's house on here?
Burgomaster house down here.
Okay. So it's kind of out of.
But we're not heading there. We're heading back
And
to
where's
the...
the church? So the
church.
church is this one?
Yeah, that's where it
yeah,
starts.
because
Yeah,
it starts
Yeah,
with the
we're
church.
currently walking away from that.
yeah.
Yeah, we're
believe
heading towards the store, I believe.
I believe the last
Yeah.
place we were going to is going to go back to the store because that's where they were guarding it.
Yeah, I
We're
think
supposed
we
to meet.
did end after we went back there, and we like the one guy wasn't there. The I forget Suleiman. Was it Suleiman?
Von Holtz.
Yeah,
Von
Von Silly wasn't there anymore. He had left.
Yeah, I
Oh,
think
yeah,
that's
so
where we
you guys
ended last
actually
time.
you guys actually headed back. Well, Bildress Mercantile is actually right here. I guess I could show you. Can I? Am I allowed to? Just label? There we go.
Oh, perfect.
Yeah, so it's that building right there, and then I got this little little marker for your party.
Yeah.
I'll make it bigger. But,
You are here.
yeah, there we go. Here, I'll Dragon Age it up for you. There you go. Okay. So yeah, if you chill right here, you got the tavern right behind you. You got the Mercantile right there, and then down the lane is the Burgomaster's place. So, but when you guys were heading to the place, you saw that von Holtz has already left, and the Burgomaster is there. And when he sees you guys approach, he would kind of address you. We can go back to the roleplay map at this point, I guess. Here we go. And as he kind of addresses you, you see that Eastmark is walking up from the south. And all right. So Kolion says, thank you for disposing of no, that is the wrong thing to say. Thank you for delivering Bildrath to the church. And in good time, too. The sun will set soon, and then the grim spectacle of the March of the Dead will begin. Here is my boy, Ismark. So Ismark approaches. He is carrying many chains. He's got locks. The whole deal. And he says, I will begin locking up the shop. In the morning, Father, you can come back and do an inventory and determine how best to distribute the goods to the town. And Kolian says, these strangers, they mentioned that perhaps someone might get word of what has happened. We should set up guards then to protect the house. Make sure none come into the shop and raid it or pilfer it. And Ismark says, there is not many able-bodied men and women right now who would be willing to stay outside after dark, and I think that the temptation of what is inside might be too much for them. So I was going to stay here myself and sort of barricade myself in. Kolian narrows his eyes and says, and what of your sister? And then he says, I'm tired of role-playing myself. And then he explains that Irenia is back at the house, keeping an eye on Periwinkle. And then Kolian looks like a guy who wishes he had more employees because there's so much going on, and there's only so many people that cover all the different things.
Robin is going to pipe up.
Okay.
As she does, and he's going to say, if I may, good Burgomaster of Barovia, we could potentially be of service. Perhaps some of us could stay here with your son and help guard the shop, and others of us could go back to your house and assist your daughter in guarding Periwinkle. Again, since we've been looking for work, this is something I feel that we could lend our assistance to.
Okay. Kolian says, this is very kind of you. I can offer each of you 5 gold for your services today and this evening. That should be enough to keep you in room and board at the local inn. In the morning, after I've had a chance to go through the inventory of the wares, I will give you access to some of the items that might be more inclined for travel and warfare. Though I would like to reserve any such goods as food and medicine and clothing, home remedies, and
You've got a town to look after, Burgermaster.
exactly.
We understand.
Exactly. All right. Eastmark. Please select 3 of these people to help you guard the property.
Before we do that, there is one other matter we should probably speak of. When we were taking the body to the church, there was a strange set of circumstances that we discussed a little bit on the way back, and she'll look at the rest of the party and she'll say, I mean, I noticed a few strange things, but there are those who saw more than I did. Perhaps one of you might like to explain to the burgomaster what you noticed.
We think the priest has someone trapped in their cellar at the church.
The 2 men, father and son, they like pause and like look at each other, and then they look back at you. And then Kulian says,
A number of us heard someone's calling out that they were hungry, so very hungry. I don't know if a creature's been trapped or a person is being starved by the priest, but somebody is in the cellar.
And additionally, it looks like there's something, some sort of fight or traumatic experience that happened inside the church itself, and we think it might be, based on everything that we found, we think it might be his son that is trapped down there.
both of them look kind of shook, and you can see Eastmark using his powerful investigation skill. Oh, poor Eastmark. He is not connecting the dots at all. Kolyan, who has been purview to his son's investigations and whatnot. Oh wow! So Eastmark got a nat 1, and Kolyan got a nat 20. So Kolyan says, Eastmark, this makes sense based on what you've said. The people who went missing, the order that they went missing, the church is a perfect cover for taking in those who are lonely or afraid or in need. Oh, this is grim news. If this is true, the morale of our people, the faith, will be shaken to its core. I have already asked so much of you, but I feel that if this is something that is really happening, it needs to be addressed sooner than later.
Is it safe to deal with it tonight? I mean, the parade's almost about to start.
The parade cannot hurt you. They are spirits, but they are single-minded. They march through the streets, along the road, up the treacherous mountain, to Castle Ravenloft. And he kind of looks up towards Castle Ravenloft. I guess it's right there in the picture, off in the distance. And once they reach the precipice, the gaping maw that can only be crossed with the great ancient drawbridge that is always drawn closed, they throw themselves off, only to repeat the grim pilgrimage the very next night. So yes, if you hurry, you would be able to investigate and address what is happening.
Robin will nod. She'll say, "All right. Well, let us know before we go who among us you wish to go back to either here or your house to help guard, and we'll go to the church, deal with that situation, and then
Maybe we wait till the morning on the church, unless there's someone in immediate peril.
I mean, didn't you say that guy was so very hungry? But
I
believe
mean,
it or
if the
not,
implication is that someone's being fed to this person or creature.
oh, I see.
Ismark
Well-
says, I feel like if this is what's happening, if there really is something going on that is dangerous at the church, to let it be unaddressed another night, if something were to happen to someone, we would be responsible for our own negligence. But I also fear that there would be a run on the shop that could result in a riot in the streets if things are not kept under control. And I also worry for Arinia. She might be harmed by Periwinkle if he goes into a fit of guilt or confusion about what has happened.
I think we have to kind of triage the situation. And Wayne will kind of look at Chris, giving him sort of a meaningful look. Deal with the, perspective of dealing with, what's best for everyone right now.
I mean, you don't want to cause panic. Didn't that
Exactly.
isn't there like a service going on there right now?
It should be getting out in a few minutes, actually.
But look, clearly the townsfolk haven't been aware of this at all. So I mean, I'm not too worried about anyone else found it out. And
I
we're
think the
still a bit
concern
injured.
is less than about finding out and more if he is keeping someone or something in his basement, then we need to make sure that that person is okay and that there aren't more people down there.
Or if there's a parishioner who stays behind
Robin.
for tonight's service and gets fed.
Robin, I noticed that you kept looking at the priest while he was working my thing, and you kept asking him something over and over. Like, what was up with him?
He continually said that nothing was wrong, and it was obvious. I mean, I think we all noticed that his words did not match his actions, and I was trying to give him an opportunity to tell us what was happening with his son. It's almost certain that's who's down in that basement. I don't know exactly what's happening, but if I was to...
Did he seem like he was trying to hide something maliciously, or?
If I was trying to interpret it, I would say that he's keeping a secret very badly. I mean, if something's happened to his son, from what we heard, his son was part of that group that the wizard took to attack Strahd to challenge, or the Dark Lord. She wouldn't have said Strahd at this point. That's me, not her. We'd heard that perhaps he died or that he came back. Something happened to him, and I think the priest is keeping him locked up down in that basement somehow. We know that there's creatures that live on after death here, and I think the priest has him down there. And she's going to look around. She's going to say,
How long has the son been gone? He said a year. Is that true? Looking at Ismark and Colion.
They seem really confused. They're like, the sun comes out every day. It's behind the clouds.
Oh no, his son.
The cleric's son.
Oh, they both kind of chuckle a bit. Right, the other son. Yes, he was in the force that was raised by the wizard.
Mm-hmm.
And he never returned. Like all of those who were led into the attack.
Are the people that helped out this wizard to attack, are those the ones that are inside the parade?
There are far more than that. There are hundreds in the March of the Dead.
Has anyone seen
Any
his?
who has stood against the Dark Lord, they are not allowed to pass on to the next realm.
Has
They are
anyone?
not allowed to be reborn.
Has anyone seen his son in that parade?
The people of Barovia, in this village, we have more to worry about than some spectacle that we have seen hundreds and hundreds of times. It is depressing to watch. None that I know of sit morbidly by to spy one or another going through the endless repetitions of this death march.
Well, all right. I see we got a few options. Okay, we could, you know, do the smart thing. Take the night, rest up, make sure nothing happens with the shop or Periwinkle. Or maybe we could leave like Henry here with Eastmark. Leo could go back and help out Irina. Maybe leave Dunbar here at the shop because he'll be on high alert and, no one breaks into a house with a barking dog. And we could go investigate.
Seems like a sound option. There is a boy's life in the balance, and I don't see anyone messing with the shop too early with the March of the Dam.
Indeed, I think there is risk that there is perhaps a parishioner, a member of the village, who could be at risk if the priest needs to feed someone to the sun, if that's who's trapped below. And as you said, we could split up our group enough that there could be some people for the short amount of time that this should take to go figure out.
All right, fine.
What do you want to have happen with this priest? If he really does have his son locked up down there as some sort of unliving creature.
Olian says, if he has committed any crimes at all, I would like him taken alive, that he might have a fair judgment passed on him, and that we might find the best way forward.
And what if he attacks us? Do we have the authority to defend ourselves?
I would hope, are a better warrior than an old fat priest. You just
Yeah,
knock him out.
Man, I've seen some movies. These things that you think it's an old priest, and then it turns into some kind of monster. In this place, I wouldn't be too surprised.
Your people, they like these movies a lot. Irina won't stop talking about these movies. If your lives are in danger, obviously do what you can to defend yourselves, but it will, regardless of what he is up to, if anything, if you were to kill a priest of the Morning Lord, you would be scorned by all in the village.
Is there anything we can do to help protect the village itself in this? I know you just said that the morale of the village will be destroyed. Do you want us to keep it secret? Is there...
Oh, absolutely. Please keep it as low key and as hush-hush as possible. I will deputize those who are going with the permission to arrest the priest if you have evidence that he is up to no good.
All right, then we're gonna need some sacks.
And do you have the authority to go investigate his basement of the church?
Yes, of course.
So that's part of the authority we have.
Do you have a pair of manacles, and can I get like a bunch of sacks?
Yeah, maybe a couple pairs of manacles. 3 or 4. I don't know.
But there was only one priest.
Yeah, we don't know what's in that basement, man.
Yeah.
This better be prepared.
If we find the sun is some sort of abomination down there. What do you wish us to do with him?
Well, I don't know if I. Again, if he can be taken alive, that he might face justice. That would be best. If there is a way to find a cure for whatever is ailing him, then perhaps that would be the case. If he is simply a prisoner of his father, perhaps when he tried to leave a year ago, his father caught him, locked him up to keep him from joining the Wizard's Crusade. I don't know, but I understand. I will
Robinson.
see. I will see if there's something in the shop, and so
Yeah, maybe a big cloak too, so we can hide who he is when we, drag him across town to your manor.
Well, there's the cloak back. Never mind. Yeah, let's not waste any time. Let's get what's on hand. Sorry.
Exactly.
okay, so he goes inside to look for these things. All right, so while he's in there, Eastmark just kind of stares all of you down.
Speak what's on your mind, brother.
He just continues to stare at you.
Can Robin roll an insight check on him?
Sure. Ooh. You get the sense that he doesn't trust you at all. Robin. All right, so he comes out with a cloak, 3 sacks, and 1 set of manacles.
Hopefully we won't need these, but thank you.
Okay. All right. Kulion says, leave the dog with us, and when you're done, come back, and we'll divide everyone up accordingly.
Robin's going to.
And
to
Leo
nod.
says, but I mean, it was suggested that I go check on your daughter. I mean, she wouldn't hurt to have a second person there, so I think I'll just head down the road.
Robin's going to say, perhaps we should send 2 to be.
Behave yourself, Leo.
He gives you finger guns. All right. Dunbar, I guess, goes over to them to help guard the shop.
Yeah, Wayne will
Okay.
get down on Dunbar's level and say, "Okay, buddy, I need you to be a good boy, and I need you to, look out for Eastmark and Coleon and Henry and keep them safe. Bjork, if somebody comes, you don't recognize them, let them know. I need you to stay here, buddy. Okay, be a good boy."
Oh, on the topic of Henry, I mean, Henry says, should I go with Leo? Should I don't think he's a bad guy or he's gonna try anything, but I worry that, too much flirting and then nobody's paying attention to this periwinkle, and I don't know.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Robin's going to nod.
It's pretty smart. I don't really think Periwinkle's gonna hurt anybody, but if Leo makes a move, maybe Periwinkle will think Leo's hurting Irina. So yeah, definitely.
Yeah.
Mommy and daddy are wrestling, and it's
Yeah.
wrestling's too loud, and yep. All right. Fuck. All right. So he heads south, and then there were 5.
Glad we're going into this without any of our backups.
All right. I guess I'll take you guys back over to the church. Oof, you've only got a few minutes till the sun sets too. Damn. All right. Let's see.
I mean, he did say it's just creepy. It's not actually going to do anything negative to us.
That we know of.
Well, I mean, the Burger
Who has-
Master said it would be fine.
So we have the 3 sacks, the manacles, and a cloak. Who's holding what?
I got them all.
Okay.
What's do you think you'll get close enough that it'll matter, or
Well, look,
well,
what I'm thinking is we just do this real no bullshit, right? We bust in there like we don't give a fuck. We point guns at him and we tell him to get on the ground, and that we're here on authority of the Burger Master, and then we search the place.
I mean, I'm not even sure that we need to go in with guns drawn. I think.
Right. I mean, what if we just sit him down and talk to him? Hear me out. Hear me out. You're our safety. You're our deep safety. You can stand back. If he makes a false move, we got him. But maybe he's ready to confess. You know, maybe the priest is ready to confess.
I feel like it's a waste of time, but I understand the way you guys want to do things, and that's all right. But if he moves at any of you, a bullet's going in his head.
Yeah. What's the point of him confessing? Confessing that he's been feeding 6, 10, 12 people to...
know that.
I mean, all I know...
What he has waiting for him is hanging from a rope around here.
Right, but maybe if he can find absolution, if he still has any kind of, I don't know, sense of faith, or maybe that's the problem. I don't know. Let's just talk. What's the harm in just trying to talk to him?
That type of thing can be figured out afterwards, you know, after we got the handcuffs on him and we know everyone's safe. I'm just saying, I think this guy's like some kind of... We saw that flesh baby. What if it's a flesh man? I don't know.
I don't get good vibes about
That's a fair point. And you know what? I think if we stay focused and we work together, and you know, as we're walking, Wade is going to just try and pump everybody up, and he is going to use his esprit de corps feature and get everyone temp HP.
Okay.
But yeah,
as you guys approach the church, the it would have taken a few minutes to get over here. The dead are rising. They come from all walks of life and all genres. You see dwarves that look like they came right out of like Worlds of Warcraft or Lord of the Rings. You see elves of every possible variety. You see short little people that I guess are halflings or gnomes. You see animal people. You see actual animals. It seems that any creature that went against the Lord of this realm has been cursed in the afterlife to rise and march in this grim procession. And what starts as a trickle soon becomes like the beginning of a marathon with spirits just packed shoulder to shoulder. And you realize right away how difficult it would be to spot any one particular person in the crowd. One, because their features are sort of ethereal and incorporeal, and also because of that very nature, when you look at one, you are sort of seeing all who stand in front and behind as they just make a sort of mass of spirits. Do you guys wait for the crowd to part, or do you push physically through these ghosts to try and reach the doors of the church?
Based on the speed they're going, like how long will it take for them to pass?
It's unknown because you watch as straight out of like a zombie movie, the ghosts seem to be rising from their graves. So, you know, like arms are jutting out of the earth and pulling the ghosts out of the ground, even though they more than likely could have just floated up through the dirt. But they seem to be going through the very painful animations of, reviving themselves and kind of crawling free of the earth. Assuming the hundreds that are now present move at the pace they are, it'd be about 15-20 minutes before like it's clear enough to get to the
I'll
church.
just kind of like test it. I'll put my like rifle out and like try and poke through one and see what happens.
Okay. It seems to pass through it as if it is made of mist.
All right. I'm not trying to hang around here, so Chris will start moving through them.
Okay. Go ahead and give me a charisma saving throw. Go ahead and make it a blind GM roll. Charisma saving throw.
All right. Oh, I didn't do it blind. I'll do another, or you could just take that one. I don't mind. I'm sorry.
Okay. All right. I'll go ahead and roll it on my end. All right. Chris, you feel the spirits passing through you. You catch snippets of their memories, their last dying breaths as they faced down against a variety of horrors. You see a skeletal dragon. You see a group of vampires, each of which is dressed like some sort of adventurer from, like Dungeons and Dragons. You see one being torn asunder by a werewolf. You see another being eaten by several small trees. Another is having its innards devoured by a spider larger than an SUV. Each and every one that passes through you feel and see their terrible end. So go ahead then and take a exhaustion.
Okay.
Okay. All right. You guys watch as Chris begins to pass through. He winces a little, but keeps moving through the crowd. Do you guys follow?
Sure, this is wise.
Yeah, I don't think so. But
I've spoken quite highly of these marches of the damned.
I'm also worried that Chris might just walk up there and he ready to have his gun out.
Okay. All right. So go ahead and
Bane's
give me.
gonna hang back. He doesn't
Oh.
feel good about this.
All right. Anybody that goes crowd surfing through the crowd, just give me charisma saves. Blind charisma saves.
If I need
'Cause-
to, I'll use my my faxpiration on this.
Depending on how bad it fails, there could be repercussions that come up much later in the game.
All right, charisma save.
Did that roll for Robin?
Yes. And I got one from Anne.
If I need to roll,
Okay.
if I need to use my faxpiration, I will.
You rolled too low for a 6 to help you.
Okay.
So now you know you rolled really bad. Okay, so let's see. I guess I should have like poker faced you and been like, nah, you don't need it. All right, both of you would gain a point of exhaustion from reliving all of those final moments. But true to the word of the Burgomaster, none of them are trying to harm you. They or impede you. They just are existing. It would be like saying a river is trying to harm you when it rushes by quickly.
Robin will look back at the rest of the group and just kind of go like, "It's not great, but it's fine. We shouldn't let Chris get up there on his own, I think."
I mean,
Over
Chris looks
Wayne.
like he's waiting for everybody. Like he's not.
So like
You
once you force through the not force, but once you I guess you kind of force your way through the crowd. Once you get to the doors, you wait. Is that what you're saying?
Yeah, I kind of I turn in a bonus action to take cover
Okay.
behind the wall here, and I'm just
Mm-mm.
kind of waiting for everybody.
Okay. When you arrive at the front doors, they are closed.
Good.
All right, so Wayne and Jason, you're gonna wait the remaining like 10 minutes or so for things to thin out.
I mean, Jason just got over his leg being broken, and
True.
neither of us are in great shape. And I don't know, just
I don't know. Passing through ghosts doesn't
hairs in the
seem-
back of Wayne's neck are up, and he just doesn't want to go waiting in.
Well, I mean, role play. This is hundreds of literal ghosts. Like, I would definitely. This is like all the ghosts from the.
This is freaking him the fuck out.
Yeah, when the Ghostbusters, when that guy showed up and he pulled the plug on the ecto containment unit or whatever, and all the fucking ghosts came out. It's like that many ghosts. They're just coming out of the ground. They're just walking down. Some of they all look miserable and fucked up from from dying. It's I definitely understand why you wouldn't want to push through it. All right.
When kind of Anne and Robin catch up to Chris,
Mhm.
he's gonna ask him, "Did you guys see all that too?"
Robin's just gonna nod.
Yeah.
Well, you may not want to hear it, but eventually you'll get used to seeing things like this.
And while we're waiting, Wayne's gonna kind of give a sideline look at Jason and say, "This may not be the best time to ask this question, but you and Leo are, trained, physical discipline, things like that. Do you have anything to help with like hand tremors?"
hand exercises.
I don't know. Just this is gonna sound goofy, but like when I'm moving, if I'm fast, I can be accurate. But if I'm just standing there trying to line up a shot and I'm thinking about it, my hands start shaking.
Be a muscle twitch, stigma.
I don't know.
Some
I mean,
exercise help you work through it.
maybe it's worth it. I mean, we're gonna have plenty of time. It's just I can't. I can't hold a shot anymore. I don't feel like I can. Like it might go wide and it hurts somebody. I almost hit Chris earlier today.
It's been a rough 72 hours.
So as you say, it's been a rough 72 hours. Those of you up by the door, what is the play?
I'm
I
listening.
mean, I
and-
think. Go for it. I was gonna say Robin would be kind of like looking at the door. If it's closed, she wants to know if it's like locked, but she doesn't want to make a lot of noise yet.
Okay,
I
I think she's just kind of like trying to gently test the door a little bit.
sure. Give me a stealth check.
Help you out.
Here, I'll take you over to the map. All right, as you test the door, they are locked.
Yeah, and wants to listen out and see if she can hear the cries again.
Okay,
She heard it
give me
last
a
time.
perception.
Perception.
Oh wow, yeah, and you hear a woman screaming from inside. And then you hear a thump.
I'm gonna start.
I just heard a woman yell.
All right, door now. We go.
Right, and it's gonna try and force the door
I'm
open.
Okay, I was gonna try and pick it, but go ahead. That might take some time.
Gonna skill athletics, and I'll definitely use my I rolled that blind GM. I'll use the inspiration. I mean the aspiration if I need to.
You would need it to bust down the door.
Yes.
Oof. All right, so you slam your shoulder against the door, with an 18. But that door is holding tight.
Can I succeed at a cost?
Oh, okay. An out of combat succeeded at cost.
Oh shit!
Spicy.
Man.
All right. Mishap. Any material, tools, weapons used to achieve the goal destroyed. If no such materials is instead gain a misfortune and exhaustion. I'll meet you halfway. Get a misfortune, and you actually destroyed the fucking door. Like the door is completely busted.
All right.
Which is interesting because as the door is busted, you see a number of things. It has a cudgel hanging from his belt that has blood dripping from it, and you see that he is dragging the old crazy woman from town behind him, and he is in the middle of opening this door to your right while dragging her behind him as the door opens. I'm assuming we should probably roll it to initiative.
Yeah, well, for Chris is gonna point his gun at the father, and he's gonna say, "Get on the fucking ground, or I'll shoot you."
Well,
Get on the ground.
We'll see what happens with initiative. All right, there we go.
We should.
But it sounds like a cool thing
Wayne
to
and
try
I.
when initiative happens. You guys are, let's see, 10 minutes. That would be 100 rounds. So you guys should be, we'll say 80 rounds. On round 81, you'll be here. Something like that. Though I guess if you hear the commotion, you can make the decision whether or not you try to crowd surf through a sea of ghosts to get there.
How far away are they? If they
Oh, they're pretty close. Yeah, they're pretty close.
I think we would have seen them kick a door open.
Yeah, but I'm saying if that's what you want to do, you could definitely, enter initiative and all that. You just have to make it through the crowd. All right, let me change out the music here. Let's see.
I know that Wayne technically would go first, but I feel like I'm reacting to them forcing the door open.
You would still go first per what
right.
happened to you.
All right.
Dot. So Wayne, you control the initiative.
Well, if they're busting open the door, they've got to have a good reason.
All right. Well, you could use a move and a dash to make it to the map, but I would need a blind charisma save from you.
I will use one of my demon inspirations to roll with advantage.
Okay.
Charisma save.
Okay. Other than what happened?
That wasn't blind.
Yeah.
Come on, guys. Yeah, it's the little like ninja guy.
Yeah, I thought a Pathfinder window was gonna open up and ask me. I'm sorry.
Oh. Even then we screw it up.
True.
Yeah, I'm like.
All right. Advantage.
All right. Okay. So with a 10, you do have the same experience of the. Yeah. Why did I have you roll it blind? Yeah. You do have the same experience of seeing all these deaths, and you do gain a point of exhaustion. Or did he get a 10? I don't know. All right, so you make it onto the scene, and I guess as you arrive, you see through the completely broken door Father Donovich, bloody cudgel, Mad Mary, unconscious, bad scalp wound, bleeding everywhere, heading towards the door. You have a bonus action left. Because it'd be a move and a dash to get over here.
Okay.
So anything else from Wayne?
No, I don't have anything bonus action-y wise right now, so I will pass to Chris.
All right.
New bonus actions available.
Yeah, you have like 10 different things you can do with the bonus action now.
Take cover. That's a good one.
I will take cover then.
Okay. There is a nearby pillar. You now actually have cover, so you have a +2 to your AC. Wow.
Okay.
All right. There's even a status for cover, because I dreamed someday that people might use cover in my games, like the fool that I am. See, look. Wow. All right. All right, Wayne. Who would you like to pass to?
I'll pass to Chris.
All right.
Yeah.
Chris. You say all the things that you said at the beginning. He looks up at you. His mouth drops open, and he says, No, no, you're not supposed to be here.
We're here under authority of the Burgermaster.
No, this go, please, just leave. Just go away.
Alright, I'm gonna ready a shot,
Okay.
and I'm gonna say one last thing. Put the woman down, or I'm gonna shoot you. And I will pass to Anne.
Okay.
I'm gonna grab the Father Donovich.
Okay.
Alright, let me see here. Ugh.
Oh, jeez. Okay. Let's see what happens. All right. With a 9, you still managed to grab him.
All right.
Huh?
And then I want to pull him away from the unconscious woman out.
Okay.
To the outside of the thing over here.
Okay. All right. So you kind of grab him and turn him around so he's with all of your allies. Okay.
And say, "Why'd you do this?" And then I'll pass to Robin.
Okay.
Robin is going to she's going to run past everyone.
Okay.
Which I guess she'll take an opportunity attack if he wants to try to attack her.
He's kind of he's kind of overwhelmed right now.
Yeah. So she's going to run over to the woman and try to do a medicine check on her and see if she can figure out if she's alive, if there's anything she can do to like stop the bleeding, any of that kind of stuff.
Okay, yeah. She has been subdued. The blood is coming from a scalp wound. Bad, but not life-threatening.
Okay. Then if Robin sees that,
well, I mean that would be your medicine check without even needing to roll, but just
so she would like. She's not going to try to do any medical triage if she doesn't think it's life-threatening or anything. She'll just stand up and look back at the father. She's going to say, "It's your son in the basement, isn't it?"
You don't understand anything that's happening here. You are outsiders. You're strangers. This was not to concern you. You don't need to be here.
That's pretty much all Robin can do, I think. So she'll.
You got Jason, who's invisible right now. You got Mad Mary, who's out cold, and you got Father Donovich.
Yeah, she'll pass over. Well, I mean, she does technically have a bonus action still left. I'm just looking through the list. Can she? I don't think there's anything really that important. All right, she'll pass to.
Okay.
She'll go ahead and pass over to. I don't know. I don't know who makes more sense.
Father Donovich.
Yeah, we'll give it to Father Donovich. I think that's
all right.
fine.
So Father Donovich tries to pull away from Anne. All right. He will use his new bonus action to biter action ability to try to do that. So it's going to be a disadvantage. Oof. All right. So he is unable to shake free. With his action, he is going to try and implore you guys to stop. So he's going to say, please, we don't need to fight. I can explain everything. And he just starts to like shudder. And you see like tears spilling down his face, but there's like no like sobs. Like he's just overwhelmed. And that is his turn. He passes to Mary, who passes to Jason.
Jason chases after Wayne.
Oh shit! All right, give me a blinds charisma roll.
Be sure to hit the ninja.
Yeah, ninja.
I'm gonna use my DM inspiration that I have from.
Okay. Okay. You also experience all of the death throes of these people. Particularly poignant ones was someone was burnt by the fiery breath of a dog that looks like it pulled itself out of the bowels of hell. While they died burning on the ground, more of the dogs arrived and they ripped that person to shreds. Somebody else was just completely vaporized by a bolt of lightning fired by that guy that you saw in the basement of the death house. That statue that had the wolf and the crystal ball. And somebody else is looking around in a weird temple where everything is encased in some kind of orange crystal. And the next thing they know, they're dead. All right, so you gain a point of exhaustion, but you make it over to everybody else. You have it'd be a move and a dash to get over, and then you've got a bonus action left.
I will encourage Chris, since I'm assuming he's gonna put manacles on the father.
Okay, fair enough. All right, so that's just a DC 11.
Did you pass to me?
Well, not yet. He's gonna.
Okay,
He's trying to encourage you, and then he's gonna pass. All right, so he encourages you. You have a +1 to your next roll.
Oh, damn! I was gonna say
Ability
encourage.
or skill check.
Oh, fair. Yeah, ability or skill check. Not. Yeah.
I'm going to keep a gun on the target because I am trained and I don't want to embarrass myself with an athletics check. I will hand the manacles to Anne.
Okay.
My hands are full.
I will hand the manacles to Robin.
Okay. So your hands are full, so you do the thing where you like tell your spouse that your keys are in your front pocket and you like aim your hip at them, basically. You're like,
And then,
No. I'm not trying to. I'm gonna let someone else do this because I know it's important to keep aim on him just in case he tries to run.
Gotcha. Okay.
So I'm gonna hand the manacles to Robin.
Okay.
And then I'm gonna back up to here.
Okay.
And ready another shot in case he runs.
Okay.
And then I'm gonna pass to Robin.
Robin will
Alright.
take the manacles and step over, and she will shackle up the priest.
Okay. Let's see. All right. As per the manacle instruction manual that comes with the item. Let's see. Where are those manacles at? Here we go. These metal restraints combine a small or medium creature. Escaping the manacles requires a successful DC 20 dexterity check, which would be acrobatics, though some people would allow a sleight of hand to essentially, contort your wrists and stuff.
Dexterity athletics?
Nope, they would not allow such a thing. The law, athletics. Breaking them requires, this is where athletics come in, a successful DC 20 strength check. Each set of manacles, which is actually very easy for a well-built D&D character, every set of manacles comes with one key. Without the key, a creature proficient with these tools can pick the manacles, blah, 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 blah. So, yeah, you can put the manacles on him, but he will probably resist. So this would be as part of a athletics check.
Okay, well, Robin's still going to try.
All right.
Does she have advantage because he's restrained or anything?
He is not restrained. He's just grappled by Anne, so he will try his best not to be. All right, so here we go. Give me an athletics check. See if you can hold him still while you put these on him. He manages to pull away from you, and kind of shoulder checks you a little bit. And he's just like frantic, and he says, "No, no, please, no, you don't understand. You're in danger. I'm keeping everyone safe. Please, I don't know what else to do. I don't know what to tell you. Please, just go."
Try the truth.
Yeah. Robin's going to say, look, you can tell us exactly what's going on, but I need you to put these on, or to let us put these on you, and then we can figure out together what to do. But she's going to gesture over to the knocked out woman. This doesn't work anymore. You can't be killing people from the town. And
I'm helping them. They're all
You're not helping
suffering
her.
so much. They are sad and full of sorrow. I am ending it for them, and at the same time, I am being good father.
well, we'll be the judge of that. For now, you need to be. You just need to tell us what's going on so we can figure out what needs to happen here.
Okay.
She'll pass, I guess, to Jason.
Okay. Jason.
Yeah, pass to Jason. She might gesture to him and be like, "Here, help me put these cuffs on him."
Yeah, certainly.
All right. Go ahead and give me athletics. He's going to try once again to fight being restrained. Oof. All right. Together, the three of you turn this guy around and manacle his hands behind his back. And then I guess using the bit of chain, you kind of pull it and use it to sort of guide him and subdue him. And if you guys are okay with that, we can end combat.
Okay.
Yep.
All right.
Pull him into the church. Let's close these doors.
We can't.
They're
Yeah, sorry about
destroyed.
that. Sorry about that.
Oh. Well,
Like-
pull him out of the open at least.
He's going into this room.
Let's not go there just yet.
Yeah, let's hear what he has to say.
Yeah, Robin's going to try to calm him down a little bit as they're pulling him into the earth. He's like, "Look, just sit down. Nobody's doing anything else right now. We need to make sure this woman is fine, and then you just need to tell us what's going on, and then we can make some rational decisions here. Look, you're so tired. It's obvious you're under a lot of stress. Just let us help you. Let us figure out what's going on, and we'll try to help you as much as we can."
Give me a persuasion. Yeah, he closes his eyes and he just shakes his head, and you just see tears just streaming down his face, and a big snot bubble forming in his nose. It pops against his skin, and then rivulets of snot come out of the nostril. And he just refuses to look at you. It just kind of like quietly sobs.
I'm waiting.
Fa-
Keep your guns on him.
Father,
I'm gonna go in the church, grab the lady, pull her over here to the right, and I'm gonna start trying to dress her forehead and make sure she's okay.
Okay.
look, if you want to help the town, obviously what we're doing right now doesn't seem like it's helping. At least to you. So if you want to help the town, then the best way to do this is to let us know what's going on.
You may also attempt a persuasion.
I know you helped me with my my leg, and so I want to return the favor. Right, persuasion, skills, persuasion.
He nods and he opens his eyes and he says, "There's, you must understand. He's all I have. He's all I have. He was my only spark of joy, my only light of hope in this dark world, and he was taken from me by the wizard, and then he came back. He came back to me. And I could not bring myself to destroy him. And I could not bring myself to send him away either. I tried to cure him, but I don't know how. I locked him away, hoping that I would find a solution. But I cannot. And so, eventually, he began to starve. I feed him only once a month. But when an opportunity presents itself, it doesn't hurt to take advantage, you know. I just wanted him to be okay, and I picked only the people that were suffering, that had nothing, that were just, they don't have to suffer anymore, neither does he, and and he just kind of like sobs a little bit and like looks away from you, ashamed.
I'm gonna put a hand on his shoulder.
Okay.
But kind of look over to Anne, since he's talking to Anne, and just kind of like prompt her to kind of keep going.
Okay. What has happened to your son? You said he came back and he changed?
He marched with the wizard against Strahd, and he was sent back to me as a warning, as a reminder, as if the nightly parade was not a reminder enough. I am faced with this cruelty, this abomination that was my boy. But he is still my boy, in a way, and I could not just turn on him. But now, without the Morning Lord's blessings, I am powerless against him. I think he stays only to torment me. I am sure he could have left any time.
Your son is loose?
He nods.
Or is he restrained?
He nods slowly at the first one, and then he shakes his head slowly at the second part.
What's his name?
Now that he has been feeding, he is too strong. He would just break free of any sort of binds they put on him. He torments me night and day. I have threatened to drag him out into the sun, and he only mocks me and laughs. He says that the sun does not shine on the Morning Lord's house anymore.
Does that sound like your son? Saying something like that?
I don't know. It is my son Doru. It is his face. It is his smile. It is his eyes. But there is cruelty. There is madness there.
That's his name, Doru?
I tried to cure him on that altar, but it was not enough. The Morning Lord did not give me the strength, and now he has turned a blind eye to me and my suffering.
Was it the Dark Lord who sent him as a warning to you? Is it because you're a servant of the Morning Lord?
Perhaps that is it.
Is what's between us and your son right now?
The floor?
Well, how do you get down there? What's it like a bait?
When
like
he first came to me, he was starved. He was weak. I think he was still undergoing the transformation. But when I saw what was happening, I put him downstairs to hide him away, to make sure no one knew, to also protect him from what the sun might do to him.
What's it? There's a hatch in this room.
What will he do when he attacks us?
I don't know if he will attack you if you leave, if you go away.
If he were to attack us, what do we need to watch out for?
He will try to feast on you. If he
Flesh.
drains too much of your blood, you will be turned, just as he was.
So he's a vampire?
A vampire, yes, yes, like Strahd.
How did you try to cure him, Father?
I tried some. I tried ceremonies of purification. I tried holy water. It only burned him. There's not much lore of how to cure vampires. Just speculation. I thought to travel to Velikai, seek out the alchemist there. Perhaps they knew more, but I could not abandon my flock, and I could not leave him unattended, lest he escape.
Can he hear everything that we're saying right now?
He nods slowly. And you guys hear from below the floorboards.
I'm so hungry.
And he visibly shudders.
Wayne is going to hesitate for a second, and then he's going to walk up, and he's going to put his mouth right next to Father Donovich's ear, and vice versa, and he's going to very quietly say, as quietly as he can say, "Where is your holy water?"
I gave almost all of it to Irelia so that she could try to find cure with the zombies. I have but one
where do you have
left.
left? Where is it?
He puts a shaky hand towards the altar.
Okay.
Father Donovich, you said you were only using people that were suffering, right?
Yes, of course.
You wanted to give them release, right?
Yes.
Do you think your son is suffering right now?
Yes, he was hungry. And I starved him. I should have helped him, but I hurt him and I locked him away.
Would you want him to have release and not be suffering anymore?
But he's all I have. I do not want to be in this world knowing that I could have had him and I lost him twice.
But would you like to be in this world extending your son's suffering?
Go ahead and give me a persuasion, charisma, or intelligence.
All right. Intelligence would be better, so we'll go intelligence.
Is the holy water in an obvious place?
Yeah. There's a very ornate, sort of glass, I don't want to say pitcher, but like a bottle, that
Like a decanter?
Yeah, like a decanter.
Do we have do we have a faxpiration? Anybody willing to help me use a faxpiration on this?
Or fanspiration?
Yeah, fanspiration. I don't know if we have. Do we have a bot? A fanspo bot? Oh, we do. Let me check. Oh no, we only have one. I'm not using it for this. All right.
Okay.
Okay. So intelligence, persuasion. There it is.
He just sort of closes his eyes and turns his head away from you.
Robin is
Holding-
going to. Mhm,
Oh,
go ahead.
okay.
Sorry, go ahead, Robin.
Oh, Robin was going to say,
Something. What's that?
look, Father, we aren't here to hurt anyone. That's not why we were sent. Burgomaster just wants to make sure that the things happening in the town are following the laws and that no one's getting hurt. You're going to have to come with us and stand trial for whatever's happened here. And we're not on any orders to harm your son at all. We're just to bring him as well and see if what happens when he stands trial as well, if he has committed any crimes. There's no...
No, Colion, he will kill him. He will order him to be destroyed. He has no tolerance for such creatures. And I will be hanging from the town's roofs, feasted upon by ravens. As if to punctuate that, you guys hear a raven outside. Let's see, Chris, you're outside. You would see this raven.
Is it the same one with the blue?
I mean, it's definitely got some blue in it, yeah.
Chris will kind of like look at it to let it know that he's kind of like acknowledging it to know that it's there, but he doesn't say anything or act any differently.
As you do, it bobs its head to you, acknowledging that you've acknowledged it.
All right.
Wayne will look at Robin and Anne and say, "May I try something?"
Yeah. Robin will just nod.
Wayne will again get very close to the father, and he'll speak very quietly directly into his ear and say, "Father Donovich, you said that you felt an obligation to your flock, and yet you made the choice. You made the choice to harm others, to feed them to what was once your son. Do you still feel that you are a moral man, a man worthy of redemption, worthy of a chance to atone?"
This is the last persuasion, and if it doesn't work, he's just gonna he's basically just gonna shut down. He's gonna, withdraw into himself.
Okay. In that case, I'm going to use one of my demon inspirations. I'll try and roll with advantage. I guess that would be persuasion.
Yes.
All right. Blind roll.
Yep. Well, I mean, it'll be blind automatically, so
Okay.
because it's persuasion.
Right. All right.
Oh shit. Whew. All right. Good use of inspiration. He opens his eyes and he says, "It needs to end. You're right. I must face justice, and the realm must be destroyed." But if you hope to do that, You must move quickly. I have no doubt he is listening even now.
Could we fool him? Could we fool him by leaving the church? And you could encourage him to come up? Could we surprise him?
Alright. His eyes widen a bit. And let's see, I gotta roll some secret stuff in the background. Okay. He says, perhaps, as a vampire, his strength and his senses are incredibly enhanced by his curse. You must be very powerful to try to face a vampire.
Sitting on the porch. Chris, did you see any other entrance into the basement?
When I did a circle around the perimeter last time, did I see like any other entrance down, or was it just?
There was no like horror
Like-
movie outdoor cellar
Okay.
entrance or anything. Yeah.
I think it's just inside, and if we want to do this right and smart, we just burn this whole fucking building down, man.
Anne's gonna take out her phone.
Okay.
So here's my see where we're at.
Okay. Remember, you want to roll low on your phone checks.
All right, that's still lower than where I was before,
All right.
so still good. And she's gonna note and show Robin, type out a note and show Robin. Says, I wonder if we can. I mean, vampires not supposed to like the sun. You think like the flashlight on the phone might, scare them?
Wayne will kind of motion them over so you can kind of see what the note is.
I'll show Wayne.
Yeah, I think
He's
Robin
going
would
to
come
motion
over
for the phone. And if Anne gives it to him, he's going to type in UV light ? Not.
Robin would nod at that.
He's seen Blade a time or two.
I don't think my phone would have a UV light on it.
Yeah. While no current smartphone is technically capable of emitting UV light,
Yeah.
you can mimic the effect of a black light with some apps, but that's the closest you can get. Yeah.
Good thing I got this flashback token for this UV flash. I'm just kidding.
I was just thinking, like, Robin reaches into her purse and gets out a phone sanitizer that happens to have a UV light. No.
Oh my god.
That'd be some bullshit. All right. Wayne is
I mean,
going to.
I would assume that it would be about as useful as splashing holy water on them. So, yeah. Like, so while it lasted, I guess it'd be all right.
Yeah.
Robin's going
Wayne's
to.
gonna.
Sorry, go ahead. Nope, go for it.
Wayne was
The
going to
issue
quietly
there
say to the
is
others,
if you support UV lights hurting vampires, that you're in that same group of people that's like, the moon just reflects the sunlight. Yeah. And at that point, it's like,
Yeah.
yeah.
I'm not.
Yeah. It's literally the sun itself that
Yeah.
the vampires don't like. It's not so much the sunlight. It's like the magic behind the sun.
And is thinking more trick, like get him scared.
Oh, right.
Not so
Yeah.
much like, oh yeah, he's actually gonna get burnt by this thing. And she was just thinking
No,
her
it
flashlight.
is it is a great question, and it
Yeah.
was very fun in I believe it was Blade 2 where they had the UV bullets and all that shit. But yeah.
Training him would have been really good last week, but
Wayne's gonna say maybe we need to have this conversation outside together.
Yeah, Robin will nod.
Okay. Do you leave Father Donovich there, or do you take him with
Oh
you?
no, we're
Okay.
not leaving him unattended.
And I
Okay.
think take this lady so she's not just laying there
Oh,
as a
I'll-
potential feast.
As a buffet.
some call that bait, but all right.
Well, we can always bring her back in as bait, but until
all right.
that's an
Take
actual
you guys
plan.
back outside.
I will drag a chair or like one of those busted pews and like put it on top of the trap door, just in case.
There's a trap door? I thought it was just a regular door.
There's a trap door in
Nope,
the room.
It was it's a hatch door.
It's a hatch door. I
Yeah,
mean,
hatch door.
yeah, it's not like a secret or anything. It's
Yeah.
how they get to the basement,
Yeah.
or the undercroft. Excuse me.
Well, I didn't know if there was like how the access was. Like there was a stairwell or.
No, just a room
gotcha.
on the side there with the door with the hatch door at the bottom.
When people come outside, Chris is gonna start campaigning his idea.
As soon as they come out, like Robin's gonna put her finger up to her lips to stop anyone from talking loud.
And I'll show him a message on the phone saying he can hear.
Whoa.
Yeah, I got that. Look, all I'm saying is, if we want to do this right, we secure that hatch and we burn this fucking building down and let the fucker burn.
Robin's gonna shake her head. She's gonna like whisper, like as quietly as she feels that she can.
Wayne's gonna like make the motion of cut it out, and then point to the phone and be like, type it out. Like,
Well,
he'll
I'm
move his
like-
thumbs.
I'm being very quiet.
That's called a your passive stealth that I'm referencing with his perception checks.
And Wayne's
So,
just like,
you
what
ju-
the fuck, making that what the fuck motion, put his hand to his ear, and he's just like pointing and is like making vampire teeth with his fingers.
A
Like
DC
just-
13 to hear everything Chris is saying. That's pretty tough. I don't know. I don't know if anybody could do that. Yeah, you see the
Listen,
problem,
dude.
low level character.
I'm exhausted. It's not the fact that I'm low level. I have expertise in stealth. +3 is very good right now. Okay.
Sure.
Um,
If you're confident, then just keep talking. I mean,
Then
whatever
I
you
will
need to do.
I will walk further away
Okay.
and I will
Are there still-
gesture everyone to follow me.
Are there still ghosts around the building?
No, by now everything's moved on.
But all right, when I'll walk 30 feet away, and then when people come to me, if they do,
Mhm.
do they come to me?
I don't
Yeah,
know.
like I think.
Okay.
I think Robin's like gesturing for everybody to like get out into like the road kind of
Look.
area.
Look, I picked up what was going on. We don't need to tell the burgermaster what's been happening here. I think it'll be worse for the town. And I think that fool will spite the town and still hang this man alive. I say we burn this fucking church down. We let that vampire roast. And then we just say there's an accident here. And they just need to rebuild the church. And then we got 2 birds, 1 stone. The church still has a priest. And there's no longer a fucking demon on our hands.
Robin's going to kind of look back at the church. He's going to say, "I don't think we can burn this place down. I think that's going to be."
It's a piece of shit anyways.
She's going to look around the town. She's going to say, "Everything here is a piece of shit. Do you think they can actually rebuild a fucking church? And whatever we do here, that priest is never going to recover from this. He is a broken person. This place is destroyed."
he has a chance to recover from this.
I look at us.
He's
I
gonna
don't
need
think
the
we'll recover
tools.
if we fight a vampire.
Yeah, I don't want to risk any of us. It's safest for us to burn this fucking church down.
He's gonna need the tools to atone
Tools.
for his sins. He's gonna need the church.
He can
And
do
not
that
to mention
brick by
if we-
brick.
Not to mention, if we burn the church, we are instantly pariahs, and this is going to impact this community long term.
What do you mean? It's a chance to bring the community together. You know, they can all build the church.
They might
Church
not
is a
necessarily
gathering,
see that.
not a place. They can gather anywhere.
Symbols are very strong, and especially in a superstitious religious community like this, burning the church might
By the way, with this
break these
conversation of
people.
burning the church, you guys said you moved 30 feet away. Who is still with Father Donovich and Mary? Like,
I would still be with them.
So, Anne, you are not participating in this conversation.
No.
You have Mary tossed over your shoulder, and you've got the chains twisted so that Donovich can't get away, and his hands are tight behind his back. Okay, so Robin, you're over having this blasphemous conversation about burning down the last church in the village of Barovia.
Yeah.
Got it.
Robin's
Okay.
going to say, look, I'm not going to be a part of burning down a church. If you all,
You don't have to. I'll do it.
she's gonna
Robin,
shake her.
you cannot sit on the sidelines. You
I'm not going to
need
sit on the
to weigh in on
sidelines.
this.
I will go in and fight this damn vampire before I'll let you burn down this church.
Okay, now that's ridiculous.
She's gonna look around. She's like, "What is ridiculous about it? Like, you heard what Vasily told us earlier, that we have to earn the favor of Strahd."
Yo, what better way than to burn down the church of his enemy?
She's gonna shake her head. He wants to see victorious heroes doing crazy things, not burning down churches and that sort of thing.
Look,
No,
I don't know. I don't know what he wants to see. I just know that's the best way we can handle this. And your way, he points at you, Wayne, is stupid.
I'm not saying we go and do this right now. Maybe we can wait him out. I mean, he hasn't left this church in a year. I mean, is he going to feel confident coming out by himself without knowing what's going on?
Wait him out.
I'm not saying wait him out till the morning, till we have some advantages. Get a night's sleep, something.
Are you going to sleep here knowing there's a vampire underneath the floorboards?
I'm not sleeping here.
Well, what do we do
leave
if he leaves? Like,
Yeah, Robin's gonna shake her head.
Donovan says he's, been enhanced or something. He's like a mini Hulk.
I mean, if he's hungry, then he's weaker, right? Like, he didn't get to feed tonight.
are you sure he didn't feed him Bildrath? Because that's what I was picking up.
Dead
Shrug.
body.
I mean,
I mean,
why is
breath
he
was
calling
blood.
he's hungry if...
I mean, you guys are all, as modern humans, trained in meta knowledge. You could certainly roll, essentially a history check, and see if you
It's
can
probably
recall.
just playing with him, taunting him.
All right, Robin. Traditionally, vampires do not feed off the dead, and in some stories, the blood of the dead can actually harm them.
She will express this to the group.
Wayne, in Blade 2, they filled a bathtub with blood, and they all got in there with straws. They had an orgy. They're basically like an orgy inside a Capri Sun. Who knows what these vampires are capable of? Chris, same thing. You remember that same scene from Blade 3? Because in your timeline, there was a third Blade movie. And, yeah. And there was a jacuzzi scene. Jacuzzi was just full of blood. Yeah.
Look, we don't know what they're capable of. All I'm saying is, why would we put ourselves in unnecessary danger to protect this piece of shit building?
For the very reason I mentioned before, it's a symbol to this community.
And it's how we get support, it's how we get paid, it's how we survive here. We have to get in with the locals.
All right, so here let's walk through your guys' plan. All right, we go down there, and let's just say it goes hunky dory. All right, then what are we gonna do? We can go tell the burgermaster about what happened here. You don't think he's gonna send his son to come here and investigate it? Are we gonna hide all the stuff? Do you want to see this What the point is a symbol if this guy's hanging from the fucking clotheslines or whatever the
let
hell?
him kill him because we make the case to the burgermaster that in order for Father Donovich to atone for his sins,
That dude does
he
not.
He's been feeding multiple people to his son.
I understand that, but It will break the community if they find out their priest
He
is
let
feeding people.
Bildrath starve this community for the law. He's going to kill that kid in that jail cell for the law. This ain't some story that you read. It ain't no movie that you acted in. This is how this place works.
Well, then maybe it needs to change.
Well, he ain't
And
gonna.
maybe we can be that change.
I don't plan on staying here long enough to be enacting change.
I'm not talking about long-term change. I'm talking about reasoning with a political leader and
You don't
pointing
think anyone
out,
else has
hey,
tried
this
to
does-
reason with him when they were starving? When Bildrath wouldn't sell him
I
a
have no
loaf of
clue.
bread?
I can't speak to what other people did.
Well,
All
you're
I can
making
speak
a
to is
bunch of
what opportunities we have
assumptions.
here and now.
You're making a bunch of assumptions about what's going to happen.
Well,
And I'll
so
tell
are
you,
I'm saying
saying
this is what we
burning down this
can do.
church
I'm not
will-
saying it's going to necessarily work.
And you're making a lot of assumptions that burning down this damn church is going to do something.
it's going to
to
get
this
rid of all the
vampire.
evidence. It's going to give us the opportunity to tell the burgermaster that we were mistaken. It's going to give that priest a chance to redeem himself and help the people of this town. It's not going to strip them of all their courage.
So you think the burgomaster is going to believe, after we all went in and said that there's somebody under the church, that it's his son? Oh, hey, the church, it accidentally burned down. No, there wasn't anything there. Yeah, that's believable.
I mean, what else is he going to believe?
Okay, you can't have it both ways, Chris. You can't argue that he's going to go by the law and then he's going to immediately turn around and then believe our lies. Okay? So which is it? Are we going to play this? Are we going to play this straight, or are we going to play this dirty?
Look, we can do whatever you want, man. Your naivety will catch up to you eventually.
It's not night. Okay.
There's no need for
Maybe
us to
I
be
don't know
going
how
down.
the world really works in some cases, but I'm trying to keep my humanity here, man. Where's yours?
Chris just looks at Wayne, dead-eyed. Let's do it your way, man.
So, as you guys are discussing this, Anne, you're kind of like looking around, and you're standing by the door, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. So as you are, standing by the door, watching this conversation, keeping an eye on Father Donovich, all that kind of stuff, something attacks you from behind.
Okay.
All right. So this attack will be, I guess it's in a surprise round. So this is almost like attacking from a surprise that I don't even know if it would happen in a surprise round, really. But I guess it would. All right, so we'll go over to the map.
Okay.
But I feel like it would have struck you successfully given its stealth versus your passive perception. But all right. So how we'll do is I'll give it one attack at advantage, but not the full multi-attack, and then we'll go ahead and get started.
All right.
So it is going to, if it hits, grapple, not actually damage.
All right.
So
That grapples.
all right.
That hits.
All right. Then we'll go ahead and I'll take you guys over to the map.
Mhm.
And I guess everybody could roll into. I'll roll everybody in. There we go. Alrighty. Looks like everybody has rolled in. Looks like Doru has won the initiative.
I'm your Huckleberry. No, he didn't.
Oh yeah, okay. You're up.
So I'm assuming that Anne has.
You're all surprised.
Oh, we're all surprised. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah,
I just thought she would have like
30 feet away. No, yeah. So what do you do with your surprise round? Just past all your allies?
I guess I'll have to if I'm not hearing her being, attacked from behind.
All right, fair enough. Do you consider Father Donovich and Mad Mary an ally, or no?
No.
Okay. All right. So then I guess Doro's up. Mad Mary, you guys don't have any way to heal her, I don't think. I'll just remove her from combat. All right. Okay. So let's see. I guess your surprise round or your surprise status is gone.
I am grappled.
Thanks to Wayne's ability. Let's see. Are you missing health too?
Yes, I am missing health.
Oh shit. Okay. All right. Well, as a vampire, it has advantage on attacks against creatures that don't have all their hit points.
Okay.
All right. So it is going to, since it has you grappled, it is going to try and bite you. All right, we're looking at a 24 for 9 piercing and 10 necrotic.
Yep, that hits.
All right, the 10 necrotic lowers your maximum health by 10.
All right.
All right. And then with you grappled, I guess it will, with its free hand, just sort of slash at your side, like try to tear up your kidneys or something. So here we go. Let's see.
So that would be an advantage.
Yeah, 25 for 8. Yep.
Yeah, that hits.
Okay. All right. And then, yeah, he's going to try and, I guess he'll pull you back, but he would also have to pull his dad, right? Because you're grappling his dad?
Yeah.
Okay. He is possessed of enough strength to do that. Right. So I guess he'll pull all of you back into the church.
Right.
Okay. And then...
You accidentally moved us too.
Oh, shit, I'm sorry. Alright. And then I'll unpause too. Alright. You may steal going to the next round, Dan.
Alright, I also have to make a con save because I have internal bleeding.
Yeah.
Alright, con save. Alright, 8 is a fail, so I take an extra, what is it? D4 of bleeding damage. Alright, so an extra 2 damage.
Okay.
Apply damage. Okay. Okay, I'm still up.
Oh, also the bite, even though it was 2 different damage types, it was 1 damage source. So would 19 have been enough to cause an injury?
19 with my max HP. Yes, it would have caused an injury.
All right. Okay. Then shell shocked. Initiative checks have disadvantage at the beginning of your first turn at any combat. You must make a Wisdom DC saving throw or give up your turn in a state of mental shock. Well, this technically isn't your first turn. Okay. So, all right.
All right.
All right.
Let me see here. With the way healing surges work, do they? You only can do it once per.
Did you add a wound, or do you want me to add it? Real
okay,
quick?
I'll add the wound. Yeah, I'll add it.
Okay, cool.
So yeah, with the way healing surges work, is it based off the number of hit dice you have that you can do it, or is it only once per short rest?
Let's see. As an action, you can spend a healing surge to spend up to half your current hit dice. Let's see. For each hit dice you roll, add your constitution, you regain that many hit points. A character who uses a healing surge cannot do so again until they finish a short or long rest. So it's once per short rest.
Alright, so I can't. Alright. Let me see here. It's start of the round, right? Okay. Let's see. All right, what I'm gonna do is I'll it's not gonna work either. And I'm also grappled, so I need to get out the grapple first. Okay, so yeah, I'm gonna try and get out the grapple.
Okay. So use an action to try to get out of the grapple?
Yes.
Okay.
All right, skill check. Athletics. 14.
Oh, okay, okay. Here we go. Yes, you tear yourself free from its grasp.
All right. All right, so no longer grappled.
So as you pull yourself free, you feel its teeth, which are currently in your neck, sucking your blood. There's almost like a popping sound as that suction breaks, and there's just a spray from your artery in your neck all over the floor and the wall as the creature is pulled off of you. It wipes at its mouth with a desiccated arm and hand and says, "Father, you brought me so many morsels tonight. You are a good father after all."
Right, let me see. I guess I'll bonus action disengage.
Okay.
And,
Because rogue.
And I'll run back 15 feet. I'm still holding grappling Father Donovich. And,
Alright.
I guess Mad Moody's still on my shoulder. I mean, Mad still on my shoulder.
Yeah, okay.
Okay, let me see here. Anything else I can do? That's action, a bonus action, and move. All right. I'll go ahead and pass to. I'll pass to see if I can pass to Father Donovich and say, "Calm your son down."
Okay.
See what he says.
All right. You pass to him, and he says, "Oh, all right, let me go."
All right.
All right.
I use my free hand to cover my neck now.
All right. He walks past you over the destroyed front door, and he says, "Doro, you're being bad. You need to stop what you're doing, please. You will be killed. Everyone will be killed. Please, you must stop this. Doro, I know that you are still my boy and you're still in there. Please listen to me. It is too late for me, but..." And he walks up to him, "But maybe not too late for you." All right. He is gonna roll persuasion. Okay. All right, and he's gonna pass the door. And I guess you guys outside, I don't know, maybe you'd hear this, but Anne, you definitely hear it. He says, "Father, you have taken good care of your son. I was starving, I was broken, but you kept me safe. I love you, Father." And he goes to embrace Father Donovich. And Father Donovich allows it. And while he has him embraced, oh, maybe. It's thinking about it. There it goes. He slashes open the father's throat. And kills him. And then, item interaction, he chucks the body at you, Anne.
All right.
Not as an attack roll, just throws it at your feet. And then you watch him slink back around the corner.
All
All
right.
right. He will pass to Jason.
Ah, crap! Hands under attack.
Yeah.
And rush up there.
Yeah, as you rush up, Anne looks like someone took a chunk out of her throat. This isn't like a sexy Twilight vampire bite. This is like a wolf going for the jugular bite. Like there's flesh missing. And all around the wound, it already looks like necrosis is set in. Like, it's real bad. Also, Anne, you saw the mini for this guy, but I'll give you a description. It kind of reminds you of like the dirts in that like it looks like an animated corpse, but with vampire fangs. Wide, unclouded eyes, though, reveal a sharp and feral cunning and intelligence. And when it was feeding on you, it felt alive. It didn't have like the cold feel of a corpse. It didn't have stiff movements or any of that kind of stuff. But it's definitely like at one point Donovich must have almost starved this thing to death because it's looking like a plague victim, just like ribs showing, all the bones, all the flesh just pulled taut against sinewy muscle. But when he attacked, very strong, at least as strong as you.
All right.
Okay. All right. So Jason, you run up to Anne. See the injuries?
Yeah, see the injuries. And get yourself to cover. That looks real bad.
Yeah.
Where did he?
He went around the corner.
All right, I'm gonna action dash.
Okay. All right, as you move into the doorway, you see Father Donovich, his throat completely ripped out, blood everywhere. His wide eyes look sad and scared as he just stares unblinkingly up towards you.
All right, and I will bonus action to take cover.
Oh, okay. Cash in a bonus action to do a take cover. All right. So you kind of press yourself like Viduma game style up against the door frame, so you can sort of see in, but have cover against any attacks coming at you. All right. Who do you pass to?
I pass to Robin.
Okay.
Robin is going to come running up as well. She'll dash to get up there basically and get in front of Anne. If you can see, Anne took damage, and she'll just kind of say, get away. She'll kind of stand over the father's corpse.
As you walk past Anne, you can feel the starting to become familiar sensation of sticky yet slippery blood beneath your feet.
Yeah, and she has her great axe out. Obviously not ready because he dashed. But... So yeah, that's her turn. She'll pass to Chris.
Time.
All right. Has there been any conversation that you can't see him at all?
Yeah.
Or anything like that?
I heard her say he ran around the corner.
Yeah, Robin might yell back like he ran around the corner, something like that if that comes up. Whatever information she can. Yeah.
All right. I'm gonna move up here. I'll bonus action dash.
Okay, you see him through the window. He is climbing on the wall like a cockroach.
Okay. I'll scream out, "He's on the walls!" and I will shoot him.
His head twists at an unusual angle and looks at you. He will have some cover from the window, obviously.
All right. Just roll dice. 14.
Okay. 14's pretty good, but the
No.
it's not enough. It's not enough.
I'll succeed at a cost, if I can.
Let's see. Yes, with yep, you can succeed at a cost. Here is the cost. Slow. You're inflicted with a slow status lingering. If not considered a magical effect, you may attempt a whiz saving throw at the end of each turn. The DC equals 10 plus your PB. If you're already slowed, you gain a misfortune token.
Okay.
Alright, slow's pretty nasty for a rogue.
Yeah, fresh damage. If only I rolled that one the first time. He takes 19.
All right,
Points
you
damage.
watch as you shatter the glass of this window, and the bullet hits him. He flinches a bit from the wound, but it doesn't seem to do full damage.
Yep, I figured that. I will use the rest of my movement to... Is my movement half while slowed? Is it only I can take only one action, bonus action per turn? Or one action or bonus action? That's what it is, right? Does it affect my movement at all?
So when you are slowed, you have a -2 to AC and dexterity saving throws. You don't get reactions. You can only do an action or a bonus action. You can only ever take one attack, and it affects your spells. So I don't believe it affects your actual speed.
All right, I'm going to get a move up here into like the hill up here. So I can kind of watch the back too. And that's my turn. I will make my wisdom save.
Okay. Now, I explained to the other group that given the size of these maps, so that does do the save, so you're not slowed anymore. Given the size of these maps, like I'm not gonna support too much like I run off the map play. So
yeah, I wasn't planning on that.
Oh no, I'm just like you know.
I was just trying to
because like
have it make sense
when I
for me
when
to
I
try
have
and move
when
out
I
of
have
the
the map, I have like I have like blank space around the map in case I need to make the map bigger, but I don't have that luxury with these maps. So we're very much in the 4th edition set piece. Welcome to my IRL Dwarven Forge battle. Yeah. So
yeah, I got you.
Right.
I'll roll play accordingly. I just wanted to try and hopefully get out of its range. So that was my whole goal.
Fair. Yeah.
That's
All
my
right.
turn. I will pass to Wayne.
Okay.
All right. Wayne's going to run up. Gonna have to dash. Wayne just sees the dead body on the floor and just color drains from his face and closes his eyes and just a look of God damn it, motherfucker on his face. And he's going to say to the others, let's just burn him out. This plan has gone to shit and we need to turn everything to our advantage. God. Just burn him out. Are there torches on the, torches or lanterns on the inside of the church? Or
there are 2 lanterns hanging outside the church. And there were a couple of braziers inside the church.
All right. Wayne's going to go up to one of the lanterns, and is it like hanging on a hook or something? Or is it like affixed to the wall?
There's a chain. There's a chain with a hook, and then it's hanging off the chain.
Okay. In that case, he's going to take down the lantern.
The raven caws at you.
Wayne will look at the raven, and I think I'm out of any kind of mechanical stuff, but
Sure.
I guess I'll try and get a read on the raven. Is it like calling, like, don't do that, or is it like
You
trying
have
to
a.
egg me on?
I mean, do you have any action economy left?
I mean, would the chain be in, like, taking the lantern
That's
down?
an be an item interaction.
Okay, then I do. I guess
Okay.
I'll try to insight the raven.
Okay, sure. Give me a handle animals or insight.
1 second, I gotta review my special thing, my born on its own. Hold on. Is it possible to say that this creature is friendly to me?
Sure.
Okay.
Thinks you're all right.
In that case, I will use my born on a farm ability.
Okay.
So I will use that towards.
Oh, you're giving yourself a extra D4 on this roll. Excellent.
Yeah.
Okay. Go for it.
All right. And then I'll roll a D4.
Okay.
Do I need to roll the D4 blind?
Nah, you can roll the D4.
Okay.
Get a general sense how you did. You're honestly not sure, because it caused a lot. You guys, like, any of the ambient sounds in Foundry for this campaign, you're always going to hear fucking ravens in the background, because Ravenloft. So yeah, you're not sure what it's trying to tell you.
Okay.
Yeah. It seems agitated by everything that's happening.
All right.
And is watching with great interest.
In that case, I guess I will pass to Anne.
All right.
And at the end of my turn, I'm gonna call out to Chris and say, "We're going with your plan."
Make it happen.
All right.
He's pretty far away.
Yeah, right.
Yeah, but Wayne, an actor, he can project.
Oh, fair. Yeah. No, I mean, if you guys haven't been to like a small ass abandoned town, like everything carries. So yeah, I'm sure people in town might have heard that. All right. So what are you gonna do?
Let me see here.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm so hurt. Going in would just get me killed.
I feel so bad, Anne, but you're just always like the one that's kind of like off by herself, or like closest to the hidden monster, or I
mean,
it's
that's,
just
that's her life.
I'm not trying to make you the damsel in distress here, because
Okay.
you a beefy damsel, but
Yeah.
man.
Well, you see Wayne hefting a lamp, so you could ask him. What the fuck are you doing, dude?
I mean, no, you yelled out you're going with his plan, and I remember hearing Chris say something about offer burning it down at one point while we were inside. So I understand what's going on. Yeah, I think she's gonna step to the side here, and try and take care of her. Or, get the what's her name out of here, the unconscious lady.
Okay.
Like, go back further down the hill and get her away from the building.
All right. Oh, so you're like exiting map, like
Well,
you're tapping out.
I don't think she's not tapping all the way out. She's trying to get this unconscious body away from the building.
Okay. So yeah, you move her away. All right. So
Yeah.
who do you pass to?
I'll pass to.
I'll remove Father Donovich.
I'll pass to Robin.
All right.
All right. Robin has her axe at the ready, and she's going to kind of step in like 15 feet to try to spot where this guy is.
Okay.
And as soon as she sees him, she's going to just call over her shoulder, like, "I see him. He's on the wall." How high up is Is he hittable with an axe from the ground, or is he like up high enough?
That is a great question. This is a pretty high ceiling room. So yeah, when you turn the corner, He is only about 10 feet up, so yeah, you could be right next to him and attack him with an axe if you wanted to.
Mm-hmm. Let me look at one of my features real quick. All right. Yeah, she'll move up to here, and she is going to swing at him.
Okay.
We're gonna do it.
Uh, 12. He, with alarming alacrity, just kind of shifts out of the way of the axe. Just so quick, it was like he teleported.
Um,
And the great axe just goes into the wall of the church.
yeah. She's going to use her Warden's Grasp on him.
Okay.
And she's just gonna like yell at him don't you dare try to get away from me, you son of a bitch. And she's gonna yell over her shoulder, he's right here, come get him.
As you say that, he just smiles so big and so wide. It's like the Joker or someone exposed to like Joker gas. And he just stares intently at you with this huge smile on his face. Don't worry. I won't be going anywhere without you.
She will pass.
He's going to... Oh, he can't steal. That's right, because he doesn't have any sort of extra economy like that, nor does he been hit yet. Okay, all right. Sorry.
Yeah, he'll pass to, or she'll pass to Chris.
Okay, Chris.
All right. Get off the ruler tool. Since Chris can see through like this window that Robin is engaged
Mm-hmm.
the target, so he's gonna move back up to get a good shot.
Okay.
To right. Wait, where was I? This was the good shot. And Robin, I think you should get out of there. But he will ready a shot to shoot. Ooh, actually, he says nothing. No, never mind. He says that he readies a shot to shoot the vampire.
Mm-hmm.
He will spend his bonus action to take cover behind this wall thing. And that's his turn.
Okay. All right. Who do you pass to?
I will pass to Wayne. Make
All right.
the plan happen. Even though Robin ran inside. It's soon to be burning up.
All right. All right. I'm going hefting the lamp.
Mm-hmm.
Gonna go inside.
Okay. The floor is slick with just gallons of blood.
And I'm going to run up to this pile of rubble.
Okay.
And I'm going to upend the lamp over it to get some of the oil on it, and then smash the lamp down on top of it to get it to start burning, to spark it off.
All right, sounds good. We're gonna make that an action, survival or sleight of hand.
Sleight of hand.
Okay.
And I feel like this is key, so I'm going to use my last Steam inspiration on this.
Okay. Mostly, you're just trying not to set yourself on fire because you're
again. This is key. I don't want to set myself on fire.
Okay. But then you could roll around the floor, set the whole church on fire.
Let's not do that. All right, sleight of hand.
Okay.
And that's gonna roll blind automatically, right?
Mm-hmm. Okay. Yeah, I mean, it was just, you're trying not to spill it on yourself. You got a 10. So yeah, you slosh the oil, and then sort of you just messily smash the lantern to kind of spill as much oil and cause it to all burst into flames.
Yep.
All right. Okay. The vampire looks over at the fire and looks at you, and it says, "You are Wayne. You're the one who killed Father. You're the one who whispered poison words to him. And now you burn down his church."
This is gonna be his funeral pyre, and we're gonna burn out the evil. And
You will need to burn more than the church.
it's a start.
Yes, it is.
Robin, we got to get out of here. And I don't think I've got the action economy, but if I did, could I like get out the decanter of like holy water, just kind of have it on hand?
So if you have a bonus action left, you can cash it in for the minor action interact to get a second item interact.
All right, in that case, that's what I'll do.
Because wouldn't it be cool if you needed to do 4 item interacts on a turn? You could just cash in all of your actions to do 4 item interactions. That'd be so fucking useful. Man.
Yeah, that would.
Yeah, think about all the times we've had to dramatically be like, I guess we'll do this in another 6 seconds. Anyways, okay, so you have the holy water ready.
Yeah.
His eyes narrow when he sees the decanter. Who do you pass to?
I'm gonna pass to Jason.
All right, Jason. There is a second lantern if you wanted to also burn down this church.
Is it within 5 feet of me, or do I need to move 5 feet to pick it up?
It's like just hanging by the front door.
All right, I'll item interaction to grab the second lantern.
All right. I'm going to use this layer action to represent all fires on the map. So when this comes up in combat, the fires will spread.
Then, as my action, I'm going to attempt to throw the lantern on Dormer.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
The oil, and if it catches, it catches. But
all right. You have proficiency in improvised weapons. Otherwise, it's just going to be a strength to chuck that lantern.
yes, it would be a strength. You want straight strength or?
Yep, just with strength on your sheet, and it'll just roll it without your proficiency and stuff. Okay. Oof. All right. Go ahead and give me a D. Give me a D10. All right. Okay, so you throw it, but it actually lands like over here and kind of busts open.
Okay. I'll bonus action to item interaction second to draw the great axe.
Okay.
I will take my ready shot.
Okay. Well, what was the trigger for your ready shot?
Like engaging the creature.
Okay. Well, from now on, because I'm a Pathfinder kid now, I want to make sure everyone's using triggered actions. Otherwise, we'll have to delay initiative.
In popcorn?
Or your actions will be lost. I mean, yeah. I mean, technically, for
No.
like what I do with popcorn delay, it means that you have to act in between turns, so you
Yeah,
can't.
that's what I'm
you
trying
can't
to.
interrupt.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I'm trying to shoot
So
between.
you're just going at the end of Jason's turn.
Yeah, before
Okay.
the monster's turn starts. I just didn't
Correct.
want
Correct.
to
Yeah.
give
Yeah.
it the initiative.
Sure. All right, so it's a 4 definitely misses. So you just blow a big chunk of stone out the side of the church.
Okay.
All right, play passes to Doru. Doru's speed is 0 unless they use their action to disengage. All right, so
Why
something.
Robin ran in.
What?
Which is why Robin ran in.
Fair enough. Let's see. So the fire's on the ground. He's up top. That's not too bad so far. All right. Robin, you watch in horror as the damage that he took from that bullet wound, it just Wolverine style heals right in front of you. He has no discernible injuries. All right. He is going to attack you with his claws. He's not going to deal damage, but if it hits, he will grapple instead. Ooh, I think 11 misses.
An 11 misses.
All right. Let's see. In that case, he will just slash at you again just to deal damage.
Crit hit.
I'll reaction to use my interception.
Okay.
At least help you a little.
All right. So instead of taking 17 damage, you take 10 damage. As he slashed at you with his claws.
That
And
is
gets rid of
so
my
good.
hit points.
It's so much better than the imposed disadvantage.
And it's
also the
so
imposed
good because of the
disadvantage- yeah.
injuries. It's preventing
Oh, yeah.
injuries. It's so good in this setting.
All right, so let's see. That is his turn. You could steal going into the next one. Oh, where did you go?
I just lost my token.
Oh, you're underneath him. You're underneath him. Okay.
I can't see anything now.
Let's see. Since he can't take a move and he can't use a bonus action, I guess he will. Let's see.
Yeah, I think Robin got deleted.
Really?
Yeah, she's not in initiative
okay.
anymore either.
How did that happen? All right. I have it set up where players can delete themselves. You may have accidentally. Let's see.
Oh no.
Oh, I got
Robin.
my helmet on.
Oh, now you're gone. Oh, there you go. All right. Anyways, now you're back in the initiative. So you'll be able to steal going into the next round. The layer action would need to activate as well. I'm going to give it a round before it gets going. So, let's see. So Robin, he's going to go ahead and try to mean mug you. So, whatever your wisdom save bonus is right now, looks like a -2. Okay, so he's got to get an 8 or higher on this intimidation. He got an 8. So you're not very scared of him, but maybe nervous enough that you are at -1 on your next attack or ability check, or the next attack against you is at +1. And then let's see. He is going to. Oh, there you go. Yeah. Jerp. He will have marked you during the attack. There you go. Okay. Kind of need to announce that while you're attacking, but these rules just dropped on us today. Whatever asshole dropped these rules on us didn't really give us a lot of time. All right. So that is his turn. So going into the next round, would you like to steal?
Yeah, sure. Why not?
All right. He was going to pass you anyways. So, all right.
Let's see.
So mechanically, the fire will spread in one of 8 directions.
Mm-hmm.
So it could spread into your space when its turn comes up. So just keep that in mind.
Yeah. I think Robin is going to. She's going to disengage.
Okay.
And we'll step back into the hallway.
Okay.
And like as she's stepping backward, she's just going to say, "Come and get me, you motherfucker!" And she will step into the hallway, like right about to about here, to kind of just get out of the way, and then she is going to ready her great axe to attack this guy if he comes after her.
Okay.
Trying to taunt him a little bit.
Do you pass to him so he can come after you?
I mean, I don't think so, because Jason and Wayne are in the way, and I think he might be smarter than that. So I think she'll pass to Jason.
Okay. Jason, you're up.
Yeah, getting the idea of what Robin has, I'll forward down the hall, kind of make sure I have room for Wayne to pass through. And I will bonus action to guile it also to coming down the hallway via lower guard.
Okay.
And I'll hold an action. Actually, I will not hold an action. I will pass to Wayne.
Okay. Play passes to Wayne.
Wayne's hefting the decanter of holy water, and Wayne's gonna say,
he shirks away and hisses when he sees the holy water.
Wayne's gonna say, your father gave his soul, his humanity, because he loved you. If you truly had any love for your father, if there's anything left of the real Doru in there, you just end this. Make his death at least meaningful, since you took his life. I feel bad for you. At least you had a father who loved you. And Wayne's gonna walk back into the hallway.
All right, yeah. As you walk away, you can tell that he heard the words, and they had an effect. All right, who do you pass to?
I'm going to pass to Anne.
Okay, Anne.
All right, I'm gonna lay down what's her name, on the floor away from the place, and then move back up to where everybody is. Let me see here. So I'll, move back up over to where everybody is in the doorway, and I'm going to ready to throw my silver dagger at Doru once he gets closer to one of my allies.
Okay. Who do you pass to?
I'll pass to
Doru.
Okay, I'll pass to Doru.
Okay, interesting. All right. Okay. Chris, you watch him crawl along the wall, and then he leaps through the broken window.
I mean, it was a stained glass window. I only shot through one stain.
Yeah. Here you go. He takes 5 points of slashing, halved for damage resistance. All right.
Okay, thank you.
Yeah. He lands next to you. It looks like you're missing some hit points there.
I am.
Yeah, so he's gonna attack with advantage and try to. Let's see. He's doing pretty good on HP. I think he's just gonna attack twice with his claws with advantage. All right, so here's the first attack. And his tummy's very full of blood, so it's for 8. And 15.
All right.
For a total of 17 damage.
Okay. I will steal.
Alright. Let's see. Play pass. Oh, wait. Sorry. He's got bonus action left. He will just move 5 feet with it. There we go. Alright. Pass to you.
I will bonus action disengage.
Okay.
I
Oh,
will.
no. Tim died.
Ah, perfect.
You know how Foundry do. You know how
He
Foundry
can't
do.
handle this
Yeah.
Texan blood.
All right.
I bonus action disengage.
It's
Okay.
too spicy.
I scream out to my party. He jumped out the window. He's over here. I will ready a shot for when one of my allies is next to him, and I have, he's like distracted or whatever.
Okay.
And that's my turn. I will pass to.
So you're holding for a sneak attack. That's the fancy
Yeah.
words for holding
Yep.
for a sneak attack.
I'm
Okay.
trying to add flavor to my goddamn
no. I got it. Alright.
And I will pass to. Ooh, well, no one's really quick
You gotta pass
enough.
you gotta pass to the fire, technically.
I'll pass to the fire.
Alright.
Wait, does that mean the fire gets to choose who it passes to? I feel rough.
you guys
Okay,
started
okay.
the fire, so
Fire's on our
after it
side.
goes to the fire, yeah, who do you pass to?
I will pass to. I can't see inside, so I'm not sure who's closest. So maybe Jason. I'll pass to Jason.
Alright. Play passes to Jason. And Jason, I did take into consideration that you let your guard down, but since he has the blood frenzy, and anybody missing health would be just as tempting.
Okay, that's fine. No,
Yeah.
no worries. All right, I'm heading out the door and see if we can come to Chris's aid. I will bonus action, minor action, distract.
Okay. All right. So yeah, give me deception or performance. That's more than enough. All right. All right. It has -1 to its next attack or ability check, or the next attack against it is at +1.
Yep, and I'll action dash to stand up here next to Chris.
Okay.
We'll
All right.
pass
Who
to
do you
Wayne.
pass to? Pass it to Wayne.
All right. Wayne's got the decanter of holy water in his hands. We're gonna start running.
Okay.
It's 20,
Don't drop it.
25, 30, and we're gonna run right up to
Oh wow.
the
Okay.
vampire, and we are going to, so that's action dash. We're going to upend the decanter all over the vampire. Just pour it on him.
Okay. So you're gonna item interaction, just try to dump it on him.
Yeah, if I can do that.
I'm gonna say that that's kind of a intentional attack there. So
All right.
he is fast enough and has a good enough armor class that you would be wasting the water. You'd just be dumping it on the ground. You would need some purposeful aim and behind it.
All right. In that case, I'm just there.
Okay.
Unless I can do something with my bonus action, like dodge or something?
You can't dodge per se, but you could. Let's see, what would be good for this? You could boost yourself the next ability or before the turn ends. Yeah. Let's see.
Just
I think they're all
distract, stack.
Mean
Yeah.
mug. You could mean
distract
mug.
does not. Yeah, distract does not stack because it's the same name. So in 5e, any bonus that comes from an ability, it cannot share a name.
Mug 'em, yeah.
So mean mug and distract could stack though. That would put him at -2 to his attacks, or the next attack against him would be at +2.
You could also encourage.
You could
Also-
encourage somebody else.
An
Yeah.
ally, an
Lower
ally-
your guard.
also, an ally just got next to him.
Or you could mark him.
Oh, an ally did get next to him. You gonna take your shot, Chris?
Oh, yes.
Okay.
Let's give him the opportunity to kill Wayne. I'm sorry,
Okay.
Wayne. He made me set very clear triggers.
Wow.
I didn't
Okay,
want to shoot Wayne.
Let's see what happens with that double one. All right.
Oh!
All
I
right.
needed that.
All right. Give me a fresh d20. Oh, there you go. So that is going to hit for the original 13 damage, of which he give me the sneak attack. Okay, the original 16 damage, of which he takes half. So you see a bullet wound just kind of go through him and out the other side, and some blood kind of trickles from the wounds. But even this close, Wayne, you see the wound is already healing. All right. Wayne, anything else from you, or you gonna pass? What's the play?
I guess I guess I still don't fully comprehend everything that I can do, but I guess with a bonus action, I'll say, Doru, you can't run away from this. You can't run away from what you've done. You need to face the consequences of your actions, just like your father did. Be your father's son. Give his death meaning. Go back inside. End this.
All right, give me a charisma intimidate. Or it'd be distracting. Give me a charisma performance, because the previous distract got taken by Chris's attack.
Okay.
So yeah,
Yep.
give me a charisma performance. Oh,
Wow.
hot damn.
Our
Yeah.
skills have meaning, guys.
You can see doubt cloud his face, so he is distracted. He has -1 on his next attack or ability, or the next attack against him is at +1 because he is so caught up in your words. All right, they're little bonuses, you know what I'm saying? Because we don't want to step on any of the class abilities' toes. So they're little bonuses. All right. Anything else from Wayne? Otherwise, who you passed it to?
That is my action economy.
Doru's gonna steal because he was damaged by the reaction trigger. All right. On the bright side, he will be at -1 on this attack against you. All right. So he's gonna try and grapple you with this attack. So ignore any damage that it deals. We're looking at a 13 because of the -1.
My AC is 13.
God damn. All right. So he doesn't do any damage, but he does grapple you. And he is going to start dragging you away. And as he is dragging you away, he is going to try and take a bite. So here we go. 19.
Definitely hits.
All right, so his fangs dig in deep. You take 6 piercing and 11 necrotic damage for a total of 17 damage, which I
Okay.
believe would cause an injury.
I've got temporary hit points if that matters.
Temp does not increase max HP.
Okay, I just didn't know if it was like
Yeah.
how much real damage you were taking. So.
Yeah. Well, again, temp HP is HP for all things that count HP. So anything that you've played before where temp HP was some kind of magic buffer or damage shield or something, HP is HP is HP. Is how we're running it.
Yeah, I think the only temp HP that's a shield is the Abjuration Wizard thing.
Yeah.
It
Temp
doesn't even count
HP.
as temp HP too.
Per,
It's got
per
its
the
own
great,
hit points.
per the great Jeremy Crawford, temp HP is HP. The end. Like there is no other way to interpret it. So here we go. Battle weary. You gain 1
Jesus.
exhaustion stress. In addition to the wound you just got as well, and then he heals 11 from drinking your blood. So he is back to full again. All right, vampires, good times.
So
Good thing there's not a lot of
gain another
vampires in
level
this
of
campaign.
exhaustion.
Let's see. You would get a wound and from taking the injury, and then you get an exhaustion. All right. And then he can't 5-foot step with you. So for his bonus action, he is just going to try and intimidate you. And going against your wisdom, which is currently a passive saving throw of 6. All right, so here we go. He got a 6. Okay, so you're more intimidated by the fact that you're probably gonna die than from this scrawny vampire. He will pass to the fire. But then after the fire continues to burn down his father's church, he will pass to Robin. So let's see where the fire is headed. All right, 4 and 6. All right. So fire is spreading. And I guess it starts burning down the wall and going into Father Donovich's office. All right. Robin, to you.
Let's see. Robin is moving. Let's see. She will come around the corner over here, trying to spot where vampire is. She still can't see him from here. So I guess she's just going to move up. Using her dash action, she'll move up kind of past everyone, just trying to get a sense of... Well, she'll move up here to see if she can spot anything. Alright, she can see now what's happening. So finish her dash and kind of get up this way. And she is going to... you know what? She will use... What's not on him? He's used everything, right? So Distract and Mean Mug are both open to use on him, right?
Correct, yep.
Yeah, so she'll use her bonus action to Mean Mug at the guy.
Yeah. I mean, anything helps, especially when you can succeed at a cost to get that extra 3, so...
Yeah.
So
he's just gonna yell like, pick on somebody your own size. Like.
Fair enough. All right, give me an intimidation. Okay. He does not seem too impressed. His attention fully on draining the blood from Wayne because his mouth is just latched onto him, and he seems to be lost in his feeding frenzy.
All right. Well, let's see what Chris can do.
Okay.
Okay. All right. Well, take a look. Can I like bonus action hide behind this wall and try and get like a quick shot on him, like from around the corner if he doesn't notice me?
That is the birthright of the 5e rogue. Yep. As
Thank
long as you
God.
break line of sight with them, you could try to hide.
All right, I will move 5 feet here.
Okay.
Here's the hide.
Mhm.
Stealth.
Okay. Everyone is keenly aware of your efforts.
I love exhaustion. All right.
Yeah.
I will still pop out and take my shot.
I mean, the tavern's right there, guys. But I
Look,
thought
I-
I had heard
I-
discussion that you were just
I
gonna
tr- I
rest.
tried. I tried.
Okay. All right.
Here's my shot.
Okay.
Okay, I did roll. Of course.
Oof. Okay. Collapse. Just major structural failure of some sort nearby. Should happen as close to the initiating creature as possible. That would be you. And there's a couple people near you as well. You create an AoE that deals 1d10 damage per half APL minimum 1, so it's just 1d10 damage. And prone, dex save is equal to 11 for half damage. The AoE template will leave behind difficult terrain. I would say that you're burning down a decrepit church. So yeah, there's like a crack from inside, and the corner of the roof just sloughs off and falls on top of the three of you. All right, I'm gonna need Robin, Chris, and Jason to give me dexterity DC 11.
This is at disadvantage.
Oh, it's a disadvantage? Alright, then that would not make the 11. You would take the full 6 and be prone. Chris and Robin, you would just take 3.
Alright, here's my con save for internal bleeding, also at disadvantage.
Oh, wait, I think you're all prone regardless. You just save for nah, I think the intention was there that it would be just half damage on save. Alright, what's the concentration or the constitution for?
Internal bleeding.
Oh, nice, nice. Okay, how's that going? Did you bleed?
Yeah.
Okay, cool. All right. So yeah, roof fell down.
Yep. Well, seeing the roof fall down, Chris will not hide behind the
Fair,
decrepit
okay.
building. And he'll reposition over here. And that's my turn. I'll pass Dan.
Okay.
All right, what to do? Okay. I'm not ready to get into action anymore, so I'll do that. I'll get Father Donovich's body out of the fire, out of the burning building.
Okay. Fair enough.
And grab him, and then I'll move him rogue dashing economy to get him to next to where the unconscious lady is. 30 feet away away from the building.
The neck wound is looking real bad. Like
Oh,
it's all black, and the veins around it have turned black as well, like Witcher potion black.
Is he like? Is there still like eyes moving or anything like that, or is he dead?
No, I'm just saying that the wound looks bad. That's all.
Okay,
Just
okay.
just casually dropping that on you. No big deal. Jeez.
Okay.
Okay. Jeez.
All right.
All right.
Then that'll be it for my turn. I'll pass to I'll pass to Jason so he can stop being prone.
Okay. Into the new round, passing to Jason. All right.
Stand up.
Okay.
And move out of the rubble.
Mm-hmm.
Finish up that movement and action dash. And bonus action minor distract.
Okay. Just chuck it out real quick. Okay. His attention is still fully on Wayne. Who you gonna pass to?
Pass to Robin so she can also get out of the rubble.
Okay.
Yeah, Robin is going to run up here 15, 20, 25, 30. Can I get up past there? All right. She is going to swing with her great axe.
Okay.
I think she might still have a... No, she got a -1 to that dexterity save. So
all right. 16 is going to hit. But that swingy great axe damage is not doing you any favors. It is just a slight scrape as he almost dodges out of the way.
She will use her... she's going to use her Warden's Mark
Okay.
on him. She's going to say, I said attack somebody your own size. And try to get him to unsink his fangs out of Wayne. Speaking of which, she'll pass to Wayne.
Okay, he's gonna steal from being damaged.
Alright.
Alright. Wayne, he is already latched on. So, and he already drinking. You guys watch as the 1 damage he received is regenerated. And then he is going to keep trying to slurp some blood. Oh shit. Wayne, that is 15 piercing with an extra 15 necrotic, and that necrotic.
He has disadvantage though, doesn't he?
Does he have disadvantage because of
my Warden's Mark?
Oh, okay. Then it is just. Oh, thank God. All right.
And I would intercept.
Oh, fair enough. So then it is 9 piercing and 3 necrotic. All of the necrotic from this guy lowers your max HP by the amount that was dealt. So I don't remember if you got bit before.
I did. I can't recollect what it was though.
I'll scroll up for it. Let's see. Foundry is so good about this. So your max HP would have dropped by 11 from his last attack. There we go. All right, so then it would drop another 3, so it would currently be -14. Oh. Oh, it just keeps getting worse.
You can't. Yeah, it'll keep adding the total. You have to make it 0 and leave. Yeah.
All right, hold on. I'll fix it. There you go. All right. So, you take the damage, but it is reduced by 7. So you take 2 piercing, and then the 3 necrotic. All right. And then since he cannot get away, he will go ahead and attack Wayne again with his claws. This is only a 12 though, because of the Warden's Mark, and I don't think a 12 is going to hit. All right, and then he cannot move, so he will mark Wayne, just in case. All right, and that is his turn. Wayne, you may steal.
The only thing I can do is I will, since he's basically on my neck.
Yeah. Yeah, he's like clinging to you almost, like dragging you away, but also like holding you really close to him, and just like latched on to, like he's kind of got you by like the hair and is pulling your head back so he could drink from you while also slashing at you with his free hand.
Okay, Wayne's gonna uncork the decanter, and he's going to dump it all over Doru.
All right. For this, I would accept a sleight of hand, or an improvised strength attack roll. Whichever one you
Use
feel.
use
Sleight
the
of hand.
use the inspiration.
Are we
use
cool
it.
with that?
Yeah,
Yes.
use the inspiration.
All right. I'll use the Fanspiration for advantage on the sleight of hand.
Wait. Was your Warden's Mark also made a speed 0, or is that a different ability? That's Warden's Grasp, right?
Yeah, that's a different ability.
I guess that's on me. I should have paid closer attention. All right. So as you go to hit him with this decanter, just like slosh it all over him with a supernatural quickness. His free hand knocks the decanter out of your hand. And it smashes against the side of the church.
This is an ability check, so I'm going to use Earnest. If I failed it that badly.
You didn't fail that badly. You got 10.
And then I get a chance to reroll it.
All right. All right. The tape rewinds to right before he slaps it.
Or he slaps it, it bounces off.
Ooh, okay. So then the tape speeds up because the 14 is not going to do it.
I'll succeed at a cost. Fuck it.
Oh, okay. The tape rewinds again. Oh, wait. That's a complication. My bad. There we go. Samote, God punishes you. Probably the Morning Lord, because you burned down his fucking church. You lose an inspiration. If you have no inspiration to lose, you are baned.
I'm baned.
And confused.
And Wayne's just going to say to them, I'm sorry I tried to talk us out of it. Actions speak louder than words in this world. And
all right,
we'll
give me
pass to Chris.
2d6 radiant damage.
I think that kills me.
No, you're not going to take it. He's going to take it.
Oh.
Yeah, because, like holy water, that's what it does. It hurts him.
Well, you said I was being smoked by a god.
Oh, yeah. That I could understand that. All right. He takes the 6 damage in full, but it does not cause any like additional effect on him. But the 3 of you that are close, you see that his regeneration ceases. And he also lets out a terrified scream. And lets go of Wayne.
I passed to Chris.
Okay.
All right.
You get the feeling that with the holy water, he may try to flee. Is kind of the vibe you're picking up.
Also, Wayne, don't forget to roll your Bane and Confusion checks in your turn.
Yeah. Try to clear out your Bane and your confusion. Definitely try for the Bane first. Charisma, a DC 12. Ooh, okay.
Nope.
And then confusion, intelligence 12.
Did it not roll?
What?
Yeah.
No, you need to do 2 saves. You have 2 different effects. Intelligence.
Well, I clicked on it. It just didn't go.
Oh, yeah, I don't see it. There we go. No, so you are still confused and you are still baned. All right.
Okay.
Understandable. You've been through a lot.
Um.
All right. You said play pass to Chris. Is that who's up now?
Yeah.
Okay.
Chris is gonna get a little closer. He's gonna line up a shot. He's gonna ready to shoot as soon as Wayne is no longer within melee, and he's gonna yell out, "Jason! Jason, get Wayne out of there! He's not looking good!" And that's my turn.
All
And
right.
I will pass to Jason. Oh, damn it, well, I will pass to Ann.
Jason's already got. Yeah, pass to Ann. Ann, you're up.
All right. Okay, I'm gonna run back to the building, look inside.
Okay.
Was there any like do I remember if there's any like iconography of the Morton Lord inside this church, like just like a small...
all over the place.
Is there like a one that was like on like centered on the altar or anything that people might always see whenever they worship?
Mm-hmm. Yep, it's right there.
Okay. I'm gonna. Let me see. So that was movement. 30 feet to get to there. Okay, I'll full. Oh man, this is gonna be really bad. Do I see? Does it look like there's like a clear path to get to the through the fire?
Yep, right there. But keep in mind, right after you, the fire's gonna spread.
Okay. All right. Yeah. So she'll move and rogue bonus action dash to get up to here, and item rack pick up the what you call it?
Holy symbol.
Yeah, holy symbol.
Okay.
Yeah. And then that's 90. Okay, so I have 90, and then I'm gonna go move to one of the back windows.
Ooh. It'd be super cool if, since the fire's going, you go to pick it up and it's kind of like hot to your hand. You know, it's like you pick it up, like no damage. You know what I'm saying? But just like look kind of cool. So.
Okay.
I mean, Anne only has one.
Yeah.
What are you doing to her?
Yeah.
He's
All right.
burning it.
Yeah. I'm dramatically burning it, so
Right.
no damage. It's just a nice burn.
All right.
So
And
wait,
then-
you're saying that the symbol of the Morning Lord is forever emblazoned on Anne's hand flesh. So she herself
just like that
is the
guy in
symbol of the
Indiana
Morning Lord.
Jones.
Yes. She has a holy symbol forever on her hand.
That'd be pretty dope.
ever
We'll see how it works out.
If I ever take
If we'll- a level in cleric?
I can't.
I don't know.
That's not happening. All right. So we'll
You
use the rest of my
can
move.
if you don't like their robust skill options with no spells. I mean,
Yeah.
that's
Yeah.
how you want to do. All right.
All right. And then I'm gonna move up to next to a window in the back.
Okay.
With the rest of my third action economy.
All right.
And then we'll go
Hey,
ahead,
dog.
pass to the fire.
All right. Here we go. Fire's getting pretty big, so here we go. A D3, followed by a D8, a D3, followed by a D8. All right, so the third piece of fire is going to travel to the right. So now your path back to the door is blocked.
Yeah.
Keep in mind that Sweet Doru went through a window that had already been blown out, took D6 slashing damage. Okay, just making sure you're aware.
Yeah.
On the other fire, it was this one right here, and it's going up. That's dramatic as hell.
All right.
Wow. Okay. Who do you pass to after the fire goes, going into the next round?
We'll pass to Jason to get Wayne out of there.
Okay. Jason, you're up.
I am indeed going to pull Wayne
All right.
safety to the other side of me.
Okay, so action to grapple, and then half speed to move. I guess just where point wherever you want him to go. Just keep in mind it's chewing up your speed.
I was really just going to pull him on the other side of me.
Yeah, that's fine.
Like
So
rotate him.
like 10 feet of so 20 feet of your speed is out, and then
That triggers an attack, right?
No, he should
okay.
have. Yep.
Yeah.
I
So yeah, you take a shot. It goes wide and far into the distance. You are very tired.
I can feel it.
Yeah. All right. What else you got, Jason?
I'm going to last my movement to step up to it. I'm going to action
Okay.
surge.
Ooh, very nice. Okay.
And I'm swinging at it.
Damn. Okay. All right. As you swing on him, everything is in slow motion. Everything is so heavy, and this creature just sort of turns its head to the side as the great axe just soars past it.
I'll bonus action encourage Robin
Okay, fair enough.
that we got this.
Go. Yeah, I don't think. I don't think. you
Don't
got
let it
this.
get away.
Oh my god. All right.
Yeah, she'll do her best.
Okay, so just give me a persuasion, real quick, or performance. No, wait, I'm still learning all this shit.
Yeah, just
Even though I wrote it. Yeah, just persuasion. All right, yeah. Robin, you have a +1 to your next roll, or ability, or sorry, next attack or ability check. Doesn't help with saves. And then, or the next attack against you is at -1. Who do you pass to, Jason?
That's Anne.
All right, Anne.
Alright. Alright, rogue movement and action economy. I'm gonna go over to here.
Okay.
Here. Here. There.
Nice. All right, you go racing out of the church
Alright.
with the steaming idol in your hand.
Alright. That's all my movement and action, and then I'll pass to I'll pass to the fire.
Interesting. Okay. All right. Let's see. Nobody's in there that could really affect one way or the other, so I'm gonna skip the D4 and just go right to the D8 part. Just have it spread dramatically. All right. Cool.
Okay.
All right. Okay. Who do you pass to?
Alright, I'll pass to we'll pass to Robin.
Okay. All right. Play passes to Robin.
Robin's going to attack with her great axe with a +1.
All right. All right. Oof. Yeah, you swing and just chonk into this coffin right here.
Yeah. She'll use her Warden's Grasp as a bonus action, so he can't move
Okay.
unless he disengages.
Sure.
And then, since she's not using her movement, she will also. I don't think she can mean mug again or distract again. Whichever one she didn't do last
Well,
time.
no, once you use the bonus, it's gone. So since you had the +1,
Well, I failed by 5 or more. So.
Oh, right, yeah, okay. Yeah, so this guy doesn't give a shit about what you're doing. Got it.
Yeah, but she will use
right.
the other one, which is, let's see. I used the deception last time, so...
So, you're going to distract. So charisma, deception, or charisma performance. Got it.
Yeah, alright. So she'll do her performance this time.
All right. Okay, yeah, that succeeds. Who are you giving the bonus to?
I'll give it to... I mean, shoot, at this point, does it have to be... It can be anybody within...
60 feet that can hear you or see you.
She'll give it to Chris.
All right,
He
Chris.
needs the help with that gun.
All right, we don't have any stats effects for these yet, so just remember you got them. Yep. All right, and what else you got? Anything else, Robin?
I think that's
All
everything.
right.
So she'll pass over to Wayne, I think.
All right, Wayne, give me a D10 for the confusion. An 8. You use your action to make a melee attack against a randomly determined creature within reach, which is that one. If there's no creature within reach, you do nothing this turn. Period. All right, so you stand there, just raging, essentially, like confused, angry, lashing out, just kind of punching the air, swinging at nothing. As your turn ends, you may attempt the saves to get rid of the bane and the confusion. So be a charisma DC 12, followed by an intelligence DC 12. All right, so you still baned, and then the intelligence. Oof. And that triggers a complication. Arcane Flash. Alright, that should be fine. No one here casts spells. Alright. Then you can pass to Doru or to Chris.
I'll pass to Chris.
Alright, Chris, you're up.
I guess I will shoot.
Okay.
We got a +1.
Ooh, it's a good roll. That is gonna hit. He takes half the damage, but the wound is not healing. Oh, sorry. He takes another 3. Alright, this is the most damage you've seen on this creature, and it looks a bit panicked that its wound is not healing.
Okay. So there's no way to... You can't help a saving throw, right?
No.
Okay.
Well, with
So,
medicine, you can help with saving throw, yeah.
Oh, really? Okay. Oh, damn, that would have been my action, though, yeah? Or, yeah, it's
Yep.
a
Yeah,
bonus
but your
action.
action.
What am I thinking? Next turn. Well, but someone needs to kill it. Okay, I will,
You can
try...
use an action to make a DC 15 medicine check on an adjacent ally. If successful, they gain advantage on their next saving throw to remove an ongoing spell or
Okay.
effect.
Okay,
It
that's...
doesn't matter.
Aw. Oh, your numbers are so low because you guys aren't resting. You just get dragged into one adventure after another here.
Alright. I'm gonna try and do a recall knowledge as my bonus action.
Okay.
Because we've been talking a lot about monsters. I was telling
Yeah. So this would be just
Irina about
a
Harry
history,
Potter.
history check.
Oof. There we go.
Okay.
5% chance.
What are you hoping to learn? Something about vampires?
Yeah, yep. Mostly like their constitution, like how many shots it would
Okay.
normally take to kill a vampire.
So your recollection with this history check, it's a secret. I can't tell you if you did really well or you did really bad. You just have to hope that the information
Yep.
you're getting is correct. Vampires are really tough until they're not. So, like, if you had the right things, you imagine this wouldn't be impossible. But you don't have the right things, so this will be impossible. That's your takeaway.
Just let it go.
Your meta check, you realize that everyone is going to die tonight.
Just let it go. We're all gonna die. That's what I'll say, and I will pass to it. And I'll say, get.
Sadly, its speed reduced to 0 by this very rude lady.
But it could do.
Well, it can take the action.
It can just take a big chunk out of its chest, and it can disengage.
That's true.
And I am screaming, get!
Alright, it's gonna disengage, and it's going to start climbing the wall like a giant spider, and it's gonna disappear up onto the roof. And then it will give another 5 feet of movement with its bonus action up onto the roof. And now, I believe it has line of sight blocked from you guys. It will also, free action, because 5e, fall prone onto the roof. Like, press itself all the way against the roof. So, it's up there on the burning church that you guys set on fire. On its turn, it will pass to Chris.
All right.
Well, you can't see. Never mind. Okay. All right, go for it.
Chris is going to move here. He's gonna make a medicine check to try and give Wayne advantage on his saves.
Okay.
He fails.
All right.
He will still use bonus action to I believe it is
Encourage.
help up.
Okay.
No, to help up.
Help ups for if they're prone.
Yep.
Okay.
And he's gonna say, "Let's go," and he's gonna start leaving. And that's my turn.
Okay.
I will pass to Robin.
Okay.
All right. Robin will step back as well. She's gonna say, keep an eye on that roof line. We want him up there. If he tries to get away, we need to know. But if he's up there, he eventually is gonna burn to death. Hopefully.
I don't think he's gonna let himself burn to death.
Yeah.
I think we need to get out of here before it gets its courage back.
She's gonna nod. She's just gonna we need to be watching for him in case he comes back for us.
He was shaken for sure by the holy damage from the by the radiant damage from the holy water, and then the tough hits that he couldn't regenerate from. So yeah.
She's gonna try a medicine check on Wayne as well.
Yeah, he is pretty far gone at this point. It could be all the blood loss. It could be the fact that he's barely alive. There's a lot of factors here.
All right. Well, she'll just kind of move.
But given how penalized his saves are, you guys might have to knock him out, or that confusion will just sort of like he might get himself hurt. Just saying.
Well, for now, she'll step away.
Okay.
And she's going to she'll ready an attack in case the vampire comes back.
Okay.
She's just watching for him. And with her bonus action, she'll encourage Wayne. I guess. Though I don't know that it really helps any.
Not for saves, but
not for saves. Yeah, she'll encourage Chris again.
Okay.
That way, if he needs to shoot something.
Alrighty.
So that is a persuasion.
Chris, it's not working. You don't feel encouraged. You feel like everyone's lives are in danger.
Yep, I know what I gotta do.
Yeah. She'll pass to Jason.
Okay. All right. Play fastest to Chris.
Jason, you mean?
No,
to
Jason. Jason. Oh, okay, to Jason. All right. All right. What's the play?
I'm gonna come over to Wayne and try to assist him in getting control of himself.
Okay.
With a bonk to the back of the head, Chris nods sagely.
I'll first try the.
Now the medicine check is only if you're trained in medicine. Just to put that out there. So if you are trained in if you're trained in medicine, you could definitely go for it.
Robert probably would not have been able to do that last time.
Oh, sorry. Yeah. We have so many little things to try to spice up the vanilla ice cream. Yeah.
I guess I'll glance over to Chris to kind of read his intentions.
Just grab him and let's go. If he resists, just knock him out. We got to get out of here.
I'm gonna grab Wayne.
Okay.
Does Wayne resist?
He.
I'm confused and Bane. The dice determine what I do.
There you go.
Yeah, he pretty much want to knock him out, or he's gonna probably hit you.
Yeah, the problem is with the church on fire and a vampire nearby, he won't be able to shake this confusion statistically, and then eventually he will either wander into the fire or off into the wilderness or try to hit one of you. So yeah.
I'm gonna hit him on the backside with the great axe. On way, Toy.
All right.
Or maybe not.
Okay. Yeah, as you go to swing on him, there's some gut instinct in there that's like, I'm not getting killed by this today, and he kind of dips out of the way.
Flashback about what happened last time he got hit by a great axe.
Right? Jesus. Okay. What else you got, Jason? Anything? Otherwise, you gotta pass.
That's it. I'll pass
All right.
to Wayne.
All right, Wayne. D10. All right, a 4. You do not move or take actions this turn, which a cunning rules lawyer might say that you could take a bonus action, but I feel like a bonus action is still an action, so
You can't take
You
action.
can't.
bonus
Yeah,
actions
if
when
you can't take an
take
action,
yeah. So you are you're just kind of stuck. You're just standing there, spacing out. Give me the charisma save. Give me the intelligence save. If it is any consolation for your suffering, the radiant damage it convinced him to leave. Otherwise, I'm pretty sure he would have one by one slaughtered every single person here today. All right, who do you pass to? Anne, or Doru, or Fire and Anne, or Fire and Doru.
I'll pass to the fire.
All right, the fire begins spreading inside, and you hear glass begin to break from the heat as some of it melts and some of it shatters. You hear internal walls collapsing. All right.
I burnt this place
And
for
then,
no reason.
do you pass to Doru or do you pass to Anne?
I'll pass to Doru.
All right, Doru does some stuff. All right, Anne.
All right. First things first, I'll walk in a little bit just to open up this door because I didn't do that
Okay.
before. Just to take a look.
All right, when you look into that room, you see that it is the room of a young man. There are drawings on the walls that seem to be very well done, but obviously amateurish. And they depict brave heroes and adventurers doing really cool adventuring stuff.
See.
The room seems tidy and clean.
Okay. All right, and then so that was item rack. Open the door, look in there. What I want to do is look at any of the broken door pieces and see if I can see something that kind of looks like a wooden stake.
Okay, fair enough. You begin kind of sorting through. All right. Yeah. Go ahead and give me either a survival or investigation.
All right. Investigation.
Okay. Yeah, you find something that definitely looks like a long, sharp piece of wood.
All right.
It might be good for one attempt. Probably would splinter afterwards.
Mm-hmm.
Traditionally, I don't know if Anne would know this, so I'm not going to say anything. But you find what you, as a movie watching person, would think would be an appropriate thing to try to stab a vampire with.
Yep.
Okay.
All right, and then she's gonna use the rest of her movement to head over to where she had the bodies stored. Seeing Chris, she'll say, she'll yell out and bring the cloak.
Oh, as you are walking away, this raven kind of buzzes by your head as it kind of flies past you.
Okay.
And then it sort of disappears into the night sky. All right. And would you say who you pass it to in the next round?
I'll pass to Jason, so you can see if you can grab Wayne again.
All right. Yeah, Wayne is a hot mess over there, Jason. We can't end initiative while he's still under these effects.
Yeah, I'm gonna attempt to knock him out.
Okay. I think a 14 for 13 would do it.
Yeah.
All right. So as you knock them out and begin to, I'll take you guys over to a different map. Let's see, I guess the church exterior. Yeah. All right, so as you begin to kind of leave the church, the fire is burning, and you see that many people have braved the darkness to come out and witness this terrible spectacle. And with the church burning behind you, you look and you see about 10 or so villagers trembling with fear as they stare at the burning church. And you see standing amongst them is Kolyan and Durvich, the burgomaster. And his eyes are wide, and when he sees you guys, like, his mouth just turns into a stern, like, line. And then they look and see that Anne is carrying the body of Father Donovich. And I guess, and that's where we'll end for the night.
Well, I mean, right news is the store probably didn't get robbed with us making such a great spectacle.
Well, I mean, the dog is still there.
I think the bright news is no one died.
Yeah,
I mean, someone did die, just not us.
Yeah.
This encounter is a little notorious in the Raw adventure for being a TPK location. So, yeah. Because honestly, even when this adventure came out, what, like 9 years ago? God, it wasn't 9 years ago. 7 years ago, something like that. I think it was 7 years ago. They didn't have, Xanathars and all this other shit. So the odds of D&D party having magical items and decent spell coverage and stuff at that point in time was pretty low. And this was a vampire spawn, not a boss monster, just the weakest vampire in Dungeons and Dragons. And yeah, like, low-level party, unprepared, runs into this thing. It's real bad. So, yeah, I was glad nobody died. So it's good. But yeah, I guess we'll resume next week, and with the church burning and the priest dead.
And you have art of the church fully burned down, like fully rendered like this and everything, right?
So I don't want to. I will. You'll learn someday. You'll learn someday. But yeah, fortunately, Benios and JB2A could work together to give you what you wanted. So here is their place of worship burning to the ground.
It's the first time they've seen the sun in a while,
Ooh, wow.
I'm not gonna say that out loud.
Wow. Says the person who has looted a religious artifact.
No, I tried to save it.
Oh, you tried to save it.
The sun always rises.
Yeah.
The sun always rises.
Woof. Okay.
Yeah, and we just have to hope that Father Donovich is not turning into a vampire himself.
Oh
Hey,
my goodness.
I'll take what happened over us going into the basement.
Oh, the basement map was very spooky. It was very spooky. Oh man. I've heard games about where people, impatient for the rest of the party, go down to look at the basement themselves, or sneak down into the basement alone. Yeah.
I just knew if we went into that basement, we were all dead. I just had a feeling.
Like, no lanterns, a little crappy phone light. Nah.
Yeah. To be clear, Robin was going one way. The player was totally on your side about burning down the...
No. I think it was
I
great
thought it was
role
great.
playing. I thought it was great role playing.
Got it like a division line.
I I hope no one has any hard feels. I'm playing the grizzled vet that just like knows he has to do what he has to do to get the job done. And it makes sense that your character would not be okay with burning down a church
Well,
to accomplish
and
the mission.
David's range as a player, I've played in a lot of games with him. Like he becomes like the player. So he has been practical ass people that would have been like, oh, of course we're burning this fucking church down. But he, he is trying to play this very earnest, like white hat cowboy to kind of like balance out the black hat cowboy that is Chris. So that's like a cool dynamic there where they just never see eye to eye. And that's a hard thing to role play without like emotions kind of coming into play and stuff like that. So, but yeah, it was rough. It was rough.
And then it was the white hat cowboy that grabbed the lantern and set the first fire. Oh man, it was good.
Oh,
Well, I
man.
mean, the plane went out the fucking window, so it's like
Literally.
Yeah,
what I did is I had, Foundry has a clock, right? So I'm just like watching the clock, and I was just like, all right, well, I'm gonna, I'm gonna let them discuss it we'll go like 7 minutes, and then if nothing happens in 7 minutes, dude's gonna attack whoever he can get his hands on.
I wish I had said I was looking out.
Yeah, I knew. I feel the most bad about Anne taking the blunt for
vampire spawn are trained stealth. So your was checking your passive stealth, or sorry, your passive perception. Like you just didn't see him coming.
Yeah.
So it was
Guys, let's fucking rest. Please.
Also
God.
keep in mind they can spider climb. So dude, basically climbed out the door frame like a spider, then up onto the ceiling of the hallway, and then down to grab you from like the door frame. Yeah. Ugh. All right. But resting is the thing that can happen. I don't know if you're welcome to rest in this village anymore now that you burned down the church, but
no,
you
we're
can get
about to get our asses thrown out.
Look,
probably.
I mean, oh no! Literally, we have kind of a witness. We have kind of a witness here. Like,
Mad Mary is mad though.
Yeah, she wakes up.
Like the witness.
Quick announcements. Tomorrow night, Orf continues Rhyme of the Frost Maiden. Dom and I will try to come up with something to talk about for an hour.
I'm down to talk again. I'm down to talk again about our second sessions of Cyberpunk and Pathfinder.
Okay,
again.
All right, we can do that. That's fine. And then let's see. Saturday morning we got Red Hand of Doom. They're currently fighting a Jabberwocky, so that's a fun monster, one of the better 5e monsters. And they're
Does
doing
anyone have a Vorpal sword.
Yeah, it has weakness to Vorpal sword. That's actually its weakness. But no, they don't have one. Someone requested it with their backstory that they were being hunted by a Jabberwocky. I was like, I ain't gonna say no to that shit. Yeah, so if you have any monsters you'd like to be hunting you, just send me a private message.
I'm being hunted by a Tarrasque, by the way.
Oh, okay. Nice. Got a nice skeletal Tarrasque we could use. So Sunday morning we got Curse of Strahd Daybreak. Can't tell you anything that's going on in their game, but it's very different than yours. Sunday night we got Mythic. Monday night we got Odyssey of the Dragon Lords. Tuesday, double feature. We've got. Oh no! Let me rewind. I believe Sunday. I believe somebody is running. Sylvie is running a beginner box game for Pathfinder 2 on Sunday. In addition to everything else we got going on. And then, oh man, fast forwarding to Tuesday, we got Cyberpunk Red. We've got Pathfinder 2, Abomination Vaults. Wednesday, final session.
Yep.
Definitely final session for me because I'm about to fucking die. Final session of as I'm killed by the consequence table. I wrote. It felt very fitting. Yeah. I was telling my kid about it on the way to school, and they were like, "How's it feel to to basically have killed yourself. I was like, it was good. Yeah, so that's the final session. If you want to see what I think is gonna be a pretty dope ass fight, I don't know. Thursday, we'll be back here for more Curse of Strahd Nightfall. So, anybody have any other announcements before we adjourn?
Yeah, real quick, that Tuesday game, we've got an extra spot. We're
one
only
more
2
spot?
sessions in. It's a hell of a lot of fun. The DM's pretty cool, and the people are pretty cool.
Yeah, it's got some serious old school flavor for sure. The combination of dungeon crawl plus crunchy, it feels very, very old school. So, yeah, I'm digging it. All right, any other announcements? Okay, then I guess we will adjourn. Hope everybody has a good night. I'm gonna go teach 4 adult learning classes tomorrow. Yay! It's a fun day. So fun. All right. Goodbye.
Take care.
Good night.